Hello, Holly Molly. Hello, Teresa. Hello, Christy. Hello, Nectaria. Hello, Danny Danny. Hello, Stormy. Hello, Spellcaster. Hi, everyone. Hello, Jewel Kitchen. Hi, everyone. Hi, everyone. Hello, Miss D. Hello, Vilev. Hi, everyone. Hi, everyone. So happy to see everyone. Oh, my God. Yeah, roll up, clowns, listen up in the back. Listen, I understand. Hello, Cookie. I absolutely understand why the people, hello, Polo, the people that don't like me are celebrating, like, especially if they are of low curiosity. It's not surprising that they're celebrating. I would be celebrating if I had one. So I cannot be feeling any type of way towards Lady Atisha or, I saw that Snoopy had Eloisa, she had I don't know, she had the desire to tag me. And I was just like, I'm happy for you. I also saw that 82 did a video. 82 is the only one I will say that will take offense because he is the type of person that I hate the most. Like, with me, because sincerely I have not done much to 82. 82 is crazy. The only thing I've done is maybe criticize him and be friend with Donut. Those are the two things I did to 82. So me, when something strange happens, like let's say him being accused of whatever the hell, I will say that it's disgusting. 82 will look at this situation, not do any research, which is not surprising, and then decide that this blatant, ridiculous moment is okay to mock. But like I said, he did the same thing with Donut when Donut had a $250,000 bouncy. Is that the name of the thing? Bounty? I don't know, the thing that he had for like a Carter, like for him to get out of jail. And I'm like, this is a black man being put in jail and given a ridiculous amount. Bail, bound. Okay. So yeah, that thing. His big principle disappear out of the window the moment that he doesn't like someone, which is not how I am. Like, that's why I don't. Hello, Maria. That's why I don't like him, because he acts as if he is higher than thou, acting as if he is the grandfather or the godfather of YouTube and all of that. And I'm like, you're the godfather of nothing. You're a loser who is literally, clearly, kind of obsessed with everything that happens to me or something. Like, the man is weird. So that's all I have to say about the situation. I did not listen to Lady Atisha and all her live. I think she did 2 or 3 live about that matter, because Lady Atisha didn't win. The court won. God won. I don't know what the fuck won, but she didn't win. She didn't need to do anything. What the fuck did she win? I lost, but she didn't win. Like, let's be clear, she didn't win. But I lost. So now I'm doing the appeal process. So wait. So yeah, the man who is the that did the judgment for me is named Kenneth D. Sanders. I even wrote him a poem because I'm petty. And yeah, to be able to appeal, it will cost $500. So obviously, guys, help me. Let's do a collect on PayPal to get as much as we can, and I will put up the rest because I'm appealing that shit. Madgie doesn't give a damn. Colonel Sanders, I will show him to you. That was him, Kenneth Sanders from the Democratic Party. And he is going in re-election in March 3rd, 2026. So I'm like, well, I think his constituent needs to know what type of person he is, in the sense that he is an awesome judge. And I have done, like I said, I've done a little poem for him. So yeah, since this is the type of judge that, you know, don't know what the word representative means, and exactly. I'm like, listen, he is getting reelected in 2 months. Lady Atisha is one of his constituents. He left with her for 15 minutes. I received a message from the court that said that there is no transcript. Wait, I'm going to show it to you. Because I requested the transcript, obviously. Yes, there is none. There is none. Wait. Ajouter. Perfect. Let's go. So yeah, exactly. Please be advised, Justice Court, another court of record. Therefore, there was no court reporter or any type of recording conducted. Should you need to request copy of any document in this case? I'm like, I don't need a copy of any document. I already have them. So yeah, there is no transcript, there is no video, there is no audio. I suppose the only audio would be Danny, which I cannot wait for her to play that. Like for Eloho, Eloho 8. So from what I understand, Danny was in Lady Atisha's ears while the trial was going on, and she has a recording of the trial. I cannot wait for her to play that trial. Like, I will not even, you know, expose Lady Atisha for having someone in her ears. So how do you know what was said in the court? How can you prove the judge said you lie? I cannot prove it because there is no recording, except maybe Danny, which I'm waiting for. Well, if Danny wants to prove, because from what I understand, she has a recording or whatever the hell. If she wants to prove that Lady Atisha won fair and square, she should show the recording. Because sincerely, I cannot wait. This trial was a joke. Like, there was no closing statement. There was no looking at the exhibit. There was a judge that didn't know what the word represented mean, because supposedly when someone represent another person, it doesn't mean, it means that they're a third party. Listen, Danny, I will not argue about that. Hello, Southwest Savage. So yeah, that's him. So can someone tell me, if you are in Texas and you need to vote, please, 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 please. Hello, Tanika. Please. This is a judge who doesn't know the meaning of representative. I'm like, you have a bachelor? Really? Okay. Oh, that's not obvious. Okay, so hello, Buzzball. So I have no way of knowing what happened during those 15 minutes of recess. Like I have no way of knowing. Which is why I'm like, I really hope Danny plays the recording just to show that I'm lying and that actually, like, Lady Atisha had a really good defense and not just that the judge had the audacity to say, well, she's. I'm like, damn, putting those bachelor degree to good use. Jesus Christ. Like I said, I will never know what happened during those 15 minutes of recess where both of them disappeared from the court because there is no video, there is no transcript, there is no audio, there is nothing. Nothing. And then when I was doing the appeal, they were like, they refused my first appeal because now they're like, oh, you need. I keep spamming me. Lucky. Give me 1 second, guys. Yeah, baby. Yeah, baby. What was the reason cited for the recess? There was no reason for the recess. It happened after the judge made me realize that the word representative was really a complicated word. Like, what happened? And like I said, I just want, like, either, I don't know if like someone watched Lady Atisha and she described what happened in court so we can see if I'm like not saying the right thing, because that's really how I remember, like that's how I remember as the sequence of event. Um he was saying that, how do you know that that the representative, the person that said that they represent her and said a copyright strike from her account, how do you know that they are working with her? Like he literally looked at me to explain to him why a complaint that came from Lady Latisha's account would have a representative that declared that they are representing Lady Latisha. Like I said, I didn't know the word representative was such a mysterious and complicated word. If I had known, I would have given him, a dictionary or something. So, no, like that's what happened. Like because I think he thought, oh, there is no strike. Like it looked like in a weird way, like they had already talked, because he was really like, so there is no strike with her name. And I was like, yes, there is. And then he was surprised. And then when he saw that there were strike with her name on it, he basically just screamed, recess. He didn't give a reason. I didn't know you needed a reason. And he got up. The camera was looking at the ceiling, and he left, and Lady Latisha couldn't hear her anymore, because normally I would hear her move, hear her, talk or something, you're bored for 15 minutes, but I couldn't. It's like there was no one in the room. And the room where it happened. Oh no, he just took a recess, like I said. And then when he came back, he told me that I should be friend with Lady Latisha and that the court was muted. No, it was not. No, it was not, because when he came back, I heard him, sit down, move his chair. Like he didn't need to, click on something. So no, I just heard the door, and I didn't hear anything until well, maybe Lady Atisha became a ninja and just stayed really still. But I heard when he came back, and I heard that. But like I said, the reset was like 15 minutes after 10 minutes of trial. I was like, that's weird. And then that's when, like I said, started talking to me way nicer. What was discussed in the chambers? I have no idea, because when I asked, they said there is no recording, no transcript, no video, no nothing. So I don't know. Like, one of my first thing was like, yo, give me the transcript. But no, there is no transcript. Listen, I'm not going to say a judge shouldn't have left the bench. You can leave the bench if you have a big trial. I just don't understand why after 10 minutes, you have to go for a recess of 15 minutes. I don't know. And I don't know if that is normal, but is it normal that we didn't look at any exhibit except the exhibit that Lady Atisha wanted to show? Like, I had to ask the judge, yo, can I show like one of my exhibits for the, like, anyhow? And then after, we didn't hear, like, he didn't ask us to do, like, a closing argument. There was no closing argument. He just, when he saw that me and Lady Atisha, because when he came back, sincerely, the last 20 minutes was sincerely just to try to make me and Lady Atisha become friends and fake fighting on the internet. And I was just saying to him, no, we're not going to be friends. And then when he saw that I wasn't joking, that was like, no, we're not friends. And then he was just like, okay, fine. Then the defendant won. There was no closing argument, nothing. And then I had to say to him, what do you mean she won? Why? Well, she's the owner of the song. And I was like, how do you know she's the owner of the song? And he said, well, she showed me that she had a paper of ownership. So I was like, because I never received a paper of ownership. And I was like, what the fuck? That's a new exhibit? And I asked him to show me the exhibit because he never showed me, by the way, the ownership contract. So I had to ask him to show me on what he was basing his judgment. And that's when he did. But even if he did that, because he moved it, okay, so that I couldn't read it, I still could. Maybe watch y'all. Maybe his life. Okay, I don't know his life. So he did that. And I was like, this is the transfer document. But that was, like I said, it was part of the exhibit. It was the transfer contract, but he did that. So I had to do like, I was like, oh, this is what you're talking about. And what was that person said? Shannon, American gens don't like when folk log the system with frivolous lawsuit. You know, there is a system that happens so that American judges don't have to deal with frivolous lawsuit. We call that dismissal. You know, the thing that Lady Atisha tried to do 2 times? If the lawsuit is frivolous, they would just dismiss it. So now, Shannon, get the fuck out. Thank you. Yeah, she could show Sting and I couldn't. And I had to really insist. I was like, yo, can I show that? So yes. And like I said, that's how it ended. Like he did that. I said, well, it's a transfer paper. That is not an ownership contract. Like I was like, this doesn't prove ownership. That is a proof of transfer. It ain't a proof of ownership. And then he said, well, yes, it's a proof of ownership. And I was like, no, I can write a contract. And that's when because like I said, I started laughing because I was just like, what the fuck is going on? And then I said to him, Well, no, that's not a proof of ownership. How do you know it's a real transfer form? You don't even know if it's a real form. Like, you don't know shit about it. You don't know if she had the right to transfer that. Does she own it? I can write a contract for whatever the hell I want. Don't mean I have the right to it. So when I said that, he just said, I have made my decision. And I was just like, can you at least explain to me how you are so convinced of the authenticity of this shit? And then he told me, she swore. And then I laughed. And like I said, I'm like, listen, I know Danny, is not that what they said that Danny had a recording of that? I'm telling you, I'm telling the truth. That's how much I don't give a fuck. Because I'm like, no, that's what happened. It was one of the most ridiculous trial I had ever lived in my life. Because I'm like, listen, am I un bon perdant? What is it? Comment on dit bon perdant en français, en anglais? Bon perdant. Oops. Bon. Thank you, V Love. Make it rain if you love your oh. Bon perdant en anglais. Yeah. Am I a good sport when I lose? Yeah, I'm pretty much of a good sport. And like I said, would I've been sad? Maybe a little. But for me, I'm just like, what was this? And that's why I want to go in the pill because I'm like, this is not fair. This makes no sense. This was not a trial. This is a joke. Okay? It's a joke when someone who swore on the oath, not swore on the oath. It's not like Lady Letitia was like, I swear on the oath that this document is real. No, the swearing on the oath that she did was when you do at the beginning, I swear and I swear and I swear and I swear. That was I was like, nah, Madgie cannot do it. This is too stupid. So yes, the appeal is $500. Like I said, we're doing this because this is actually disgusting. Like, it's actually insane for me. I'm cool with losing. I just want to see how far they will act as if this stupid ass transfer is enough to show ownership. I'm like, this is the proof of a transfer. It's not the proof of ownership. Like, sometimes you can sign a contract with someone and they don't respect the contract. It doesn't mean you have it in your hand. You have a contract in your hand. Imagine. Like I said, it was a joke. It was a joke of a trial. That's why when people are like, "Oh," I'm like, "This was not a trial. This was a joke. This was a joke." Like, I'm so sorry. I'm just like, she swore. I have to prove that people that represent her represent her. She just need to say, I don't miss people. He didn't even ask her, well, if you don't know those people, how could they submit a striker in your name from your account? He didn't even ask her that. He asked me, how can I prove they work for Lady Letitia? I was like, this is madness. Like, it's written that they're I didn't write that they were her representative. I'm not the one who did that. So yeah, for me, that thing is so ridiculous. And if Danny has the audacity to start talking about me asking for money, I'm gonna be like, bitch, you want us to talk about Val and all the money you clearly pocketed from Val? How about the fact that you have a freaking cash app that is not even in your name? How about you shut your bitch ass up? Ah! Like I said, that was clearly not like this made no sense. Okay. When I said yesterday my mistake was not taking that document seriously, well, it's because that document is not a serious document. A document signed, not even in front of any witnesses, no stamp, no paper of registration, nothing. No serious judge would have taken that. Oh, I did. Like I said, he knew. He decided that the music was hers because she swore. And I'm like, and that's the thing, 82, Lady Latisha, they love, acting higher than thou, talking about injustice, talking about Trump. And I'm like, 82 is one of the biggest xenophobe I've ever seen. Every time he start talking shit and then even try to, uh, Jess, Jessie, who, when that happened to her, I was like, shut your bitch ass up. You're a xenophobe. Don't talk about xenophobia shit, okay? You're a xenophobe. But those people will talk and say how life is unfair, the law is unfair, and blah, blah, blah. But they don't give a shit the moment they don't like someone. And I'm like, that's the difference between me and those people. Even if I don't like someone, you can expect me. 82, not true. I'm not a xenophobic. Big. Yes, you are. Yes, you are. So I saw that you did a whole video celebrating that I lost. Do you know why I lost? Do you think it's fair that her swearing on the oath was just decided to be higher than me because why? Because I'm an immigrant? Because I'm a foreigner? Isn't that what you're always fighting for, talking against ICE and everything? You're full of shit. You, Lady Atisha, you're full of shit with your big, against against ICE. And yet you will watch literally this trial be made into a mockery. Everything being hidden, hush, hush, no transcript, no video, no audio. The judge and Lady Atisha leaving the room, letting me in silence in a room while they're talking for 15 minutes. But that's okay because you don't like me. If I was thinking like someone like 82, which I'm not, I would have said, oh, he was accused of CP. Obviously, he did it. Obviously, he did it. Never did that because I am not like this. Maybe you should have gotten a lawyer. Did you not hear me what I just said? She swore that she owned the song and that was enough for him. He left the bench for 15 minutes for no reason. He didn't know what a representative meant. He didn't ask to see the evidence. He didn't ask to hear the closing statement. So please go gaslight somewhere else. I've already been to court. Are you implying that he was biased? I'm not implying anything. That would be defamation. I just did a poem for him. I told you. There. I'm like, don't try to make me do defamation 82, you stupid bitch. Who do you think you're talking to? So yeah, let me read my poem. Judicial efficiency. An oath outweighed evidence. Credibility was presumed, not tested. Inquiry wielded to assumption. Both swore, only one mattered. Truth was inconvenient. Persuasion was enough. Authority when unexamined. Proof waited its turn. You asked a question which you know if the judge hear me saying something like that, you especially since I don't have the transcript, I could be in trouble. So yes, you are a bitch. Persuasion was enough. Authority when unexamined. Proof waited its turn. So plainly, so efficiently, so unencumbered by proof. That is the dream. Freedom, law, and silence where proof should speak. This is justice. So take what you want of that poem, okay? Oh, I already asked. I said I don't want the same judge. Why would I want this judge ever? I don't want a judge that doesn't know what the word representative mean. I'm not saying he's biased. I'm saying I want a judge that know what the word representative mean. Yes, I did a poem. I did a poem and then I posted it on his X and I posted it on the Tarrant County because I'm like, fuck you. Like, just for him, I'm going in appeal because I'm pissed off. I'm like, I am so sorry. You just told me that she swore as an argument? Nah. Nah, especially since he is going into re-election in like 2 months. Nah, I'm not letting that go. Who is from Texas? Put a one in the chat if you're from Texas, okay? This man is gonna get voted in 2 months. Who is his opponent? Whoever it is, let's vote for him. Yeah, I was like, I need to find a way to tell him how I feel without it being illegal. So I made a poem. And I really, really am waiting for Danny to show the recording. I hope it's a good recording. Like Lady Atisha barely talk because he didn't ask her to talk. Like I said, I was the one who needed to prove why someone that called themselves Lady Latisha's representative would work for her, because a representative of someone doesn't work for them. So yes, this awesome man is getting voted in 2 months. I want to know who is from Texas, okay? Like, I have every intention of publishing this freaking poem everywhere for this man. Like, this is this man fucking serious? Like, I know so many people from the Mexit community. I'm like, no, 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 no. Like, what? What? Like I said, I would lose. Oh, good. Don't tell me I lost because someone swore and I swore, but their swearing was better than mine. Okay? This is what I don't accept. Because, like I said, if Lady Latisha owns the song, she is 100% right. She didn't commit fraud. If she owns the song, she didn't commit fraud. It is a fact. It is true. I am wrong. Thank you, Stormy. Like I said, I'm like Mr. Kenneth Sender that needs to be reelected in 2 months. So yeah, I'm all good. Like, it's cool. If she owns the song for real, she is in the right. She had the right to strike me. Not that I use her song, but at least she didn't lie about owning Lady Letitia Smooth Jam. But I refuse to accept that the reason why she proved that she owned the song is because she swore on the oath. No. Okay? Like, what? No. That I'm not cool with. That Madgie is not cool with. Like, listen, I'm all cool. Like, I'm cool with not winning. That's fine because for real, if she owns the song, she did not commit fraud. Exactly. I know it's a AI music, but do you think he asked to hear the music? You think he wanted to hear Lady Latisha? Ah, the dude didn't even ask for a certificate of registration, a transfer contract with no witness and and no seal and no nothing. Well, she did swear. Oh God. So yeah, that really makes me believe in justice. So yeah, I will not like do an LOMG. I will not do anything if Danny like show the recording, and I will not go and like say that, oh, it was not fair that she had someone helping her. Like I already know and I don't care. I want the recording. Like I want the recording. Now I have a problem with I'm like I want that recording because I'm like I am so sorry. What? So yeah, I'm all good. If she owns the song, she owns the song. Listen, if she owns the song, I will apologize for accusing her of fraud. That's all I want because it's true. And I said it from the beginning. The only weapon that she has against me is if she owns the song because then she didn't commit fraud. She just exerts her right. But nah, I do not accept that to prove that she owned the song. And the only thing she needed to do is, I swear. I'm like, fuck, swore she didn't own it. The fuck? That was insulting. Okay. So because of that, Madgie is mad. Because I wouldn't have appeal. Like, are you crazy? Like, why? Why? Am I no? Yeah, there are two different category of court. Like it's not gonna be the same judge anyway. Manji is there looking at him now. I'm literally looking because someone sued him. You know me, I'm gonna do like a really beautiful research because I'm like so sorry. And anyway, I want to know now, and I'm not saying to anyone like I'm not saying Lady Latisha's husband's name. That's not about like any of that. But I do wonder what are the if there is a link between Lady Atisha's family and that judge? Because I'm like, how big is Tarrant County? Hmm. 2 billion. Like, I really wonder. Like, I don't know. I don't know. I'm like, is this man like what happened with this man? And those are all allegedly, and they're all supposition. I'm like, right? Tashake? Monica the Avatar? Yeah, ask Jack about corrupt court in Texas. I'm like, yo, no, that was fucked up. And I am so pissed off. I am so pissed off as to why this happened. Like, I'm like, what? Like, that's why now, literally, I'm just like, yo, Danny, I ain't doing shit. Just play the recording. Like, prove me a liar. Whatever the fuck will motivate her to play that recording because I want it. Like, I want it. I want to hear the judge say, but she swore. Or I want to hear it. I want to hear it. I want to hear the judge not knowing what a representative mean. I want to hear it. And yeah, did anyone listen to Lady Atisha? Can someone help me and tell me if she described the trial, or did she just do I won, 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 I won? And I'm like, yo, that's cool. I'm happy that she won. Well, no, I'm not happy that she won, obviously. Like, I would like to have won, obviously. But like I said, it's not even about that anymore. I'm just like, what the fuck was this? Like, my interest now is more in the what the hell just happened to me in court? What the hell just happened? Like, when I was thinking last night, I wasn't thinking about, oh my God, I lost. Ow. I was just like, she swore. She swore. Like, that offends me. I'm like, this is not a debate. This is not this is nothing. This is a joke. I didn't listen for more than 2 minutes and she couldn't even believe she won because she had no reason to win. Like I said, yes, exactly. Like I said, first of all, the robot was in her ears. Second of all, what did they do for 15 minutes? Like this for me, this entire shit. Who daddy is? Thank you. Was like, listen, I accept, no worries. Like people are like, oh, you loser. I'm like, oh, good, yes, 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 yes. I lost. Okay, all good. What is going on? Okay, so yeah, did anyone else hear what she had to say? Did she say what happened during the trial? Or was she just saying, justice has been served? I won. I won. Like, I mostly want to hear if, like, her version of what happened differ from mine. Because I'm just like, I'm lying. This was a weird moment. I have no reason to lie. Thank you, Stormy. Like, I have no reason to lie. Literally, I have no reason to lie. This was, and I've gone to court with schools, with a big company. I heard her and Mickey say you lie under oath. What lie? Can you tell her what lie I said? And you got smart with the judge. Yes, I did get smart with the judge. Absolutely. Absolutely. The moment he came and start, like I said, that's how the trial ended. Like, it's true. I did get smart with the judge because when he kept on trying to make me and Lady Atisha reconcile and saying that, lie to your subscriber and just be friend in the back, but then fight on online and stuff like that, I kept on telling him no. Like, you're not gonna force me to do that. We spend more time on him talking about me reconciling with Lady Atisha than talking about any exhibit. Because we didn't talk about any exhibit. So yeah, she absolutely right. I got smart with him. Because when I saw that he kept on talking, I was like, because I wanted to go back to actually talk about the case. Exactly. It won't be the same judge. Thank you, Southwest. No, 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 no. So yeah, when he kept on trying to force us to be friends and telling me there is money to be made, there is money to be made, I was just like, are you a therapist? Are you a psychologist? And then, like, I did say that. I was just like, are you a psychologist? Are you a couple therapy? Like, what is this? Why are you why are we talking about this? Like, you need to be judging shit and you're talking to me about I need to be friend with a bitch. Like, what the fuck? So yeah, she's absolutely right. I did get smart with the judge when I saw that it became a couple therapy. Hello, Kimishe. And I'm like, but I didn't come for couple therapy. I came for to present my evidence. I didn't come for couple therapy. Yes, said the judge asked to hear the song, and he heard the song. When? I wasn't there when he heard the song. I didn't hear the song being played. And she felt that he already had his mind made up of the trial. Yeah, he did. He did. When did she hear? When did they play that song? I wasn't there. I didn't hear the song. What does that? When did she say? When did she say that in the video? I'm gonna go and record that part because I wasn't there when they played the song. That's why I'm like, we didn't even play the song. I keep on saying that we didn't even play the song. When did he play the? When did she play the song? No, I believe Lady Latisha. Why would she be lying? All I can say for sure is that I wasn't there when they played the song. Like, I wasn't there. I don't know. Like, I'm actually like, I don't know if people can see it in my face, but I'm actually like, what? Huh? How weird. Because because no, she's not hallucinating at all. Because I was there when he listened to the content at one point, and then he was like, "Well, you're playing her content," and I was like, "Yo, the strike or for a song. Do you hear me playing her stupid ass song? The song is not being played." That's why I was mad because I was like, how can you listen to a video without the said song and then tell me, well, here you're playing it? I'm like, I ain't playing shit. You don't even know how the songs sound. When did you hear that song? Because like I said, they were like the trial started because they have to let me in the court. They were already there, like when I was admitted by Zoom, and it started like 45, 50 minutes late. Like it was at 10 a.m., but then it started at like 10:45, 10:50. So I don't know what happened for those 45 to 50 minutes. I just assumed that there were other case. But the moment like I said, I could tell he was, hello, Christine. Yeah, like I said, that recess was weird as fuck. I've never seen a kid because the recess was 1/3 of the trial, guys. Thank you, Christine. You saw my poem. Yeah, the recess was like 1/3 of the trial. Like the trial was like 40 minutes. We didn't stay long. Like I said, he didn't look at almost no exhibit, and he didn't even ask us for the closing argument. So Madgie doesn't know what happened in recess because I wasn't there and there is no transcript, no video, no audio, no nothing. So I want Danny to play that shit. Listen, I don't know. I never saw Lady Latisha in the trial. I just heard her voice. Like, I barely saw the judge. I could only see like the top of his head. Exactly. You know what is so funny, Southwest? I told him, I was like, well, that's why she didn't strike me but for her content, sir, because then I can argue fair use. And then he literally looked at me, was like, fair use? And I was like, yes, fair use. Like, I can comment on what people are saying. This is fair use. Like, obviously, if she could strike me for the content and win, she would have done so. There is a reason why she used the song. Like I said, like this trial was such a joke for me. And I repeat, if Lady Atisha owns the song, she won fair and square, not fair and square, but she wins because it's not fraud, because she owns the song. That was always the basis of what I said concerning her. I don't believe in that transfer paper, and I don't believe Danny has any right to the song because it's not because she said, Lady Atisha, I don't know what is ex parte. Immediate and irreparable harm. Like I said, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what happened. Like maybe they didn't even leave together. I couldn't see the court. I never saw Lady Latisha. I just heard her. I had to mostly use my ears. That's why when he left, that's what I'm saying. He was not muted because I heard her walk, heard him walk, heard her walk, heard the door, and then I heard nothing. But then normally I would hear like, someone playing with their chair, someone moving. I would hear movement, but there was no movement except when he came back and I heard the door. Hello, damage kids. Like I said, I don't know. I don't know. Maybe she was just really quiet during the recess. Maybe she was there just real quiet. I don't know. I wasn't there. But Christine, that man, yeah, that's him. Kenneth Sanders. He's from the Democratic Party. He is a judge for Precinct 7. He assumed office on January 1st, 2019. And his term ends this year. He is on the ballot and the Democratic primary on March 3rd, 2026. So that's him. I said, I don't know where she was. I never saw her. He never turned the camera towards her. I saw nothing. Okay? Nothing. I said nothing. So all I have to say is, who are my Texan in the chat? Who are my Texan in the chat? Like, nah, this man done good and just made me go, what the? Oh, you're in Texas? Please, if you want to vote for a judge that knows what the word representative mean, don't vote for that man. There you go. I'm like, yo, who tells me that? Like, because at the end, he needs to be re-elected soon. I'm not part of his county. Lady Latisha is. I don't know what the fuck what that was. But yeah, I just have theory. I'm gonna get an appeal. People who are from Texas, please, 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 at this point, please be careful of people who don't know what the word representative mean, okay? Jesus Christ. Like, Like me, I'm open to everyone, Republican, Democrat, be open, be love. I love all of y'all. You know this, okay? I have no dog in the fight. Like, let's say when Cups, I need her to appear because I need to talk to you about something that's going on with her. Like, it's so disgusting what they're trying to do with Cups. I'm actually so pissed off. I can't stand them. But yeah, Cubs says, I'm for my people. And before, when I was maybe before 2020, before the Amber Heard versus Johnny Depp, I would say stuff like that. But now I know I'm not pro my people, I'm pro people. Okay, I'm pro good people. That's what I'm pro for. Because I'm like, no, hypocrites, I cannot stand hypocrites. I cannot stand people who act higher than thou, but then are as gross as the person they're judging. That's why I can't stand 82. I cannot stand hypocrite. I cannot stand someone crying about the plague of the black man, but then says nothing. So yeah, for me, I'm like, I hate hypocrisy. Like I remember Hello Neck in the West. I remember, like I said, the people don't understand how traumatized I was by the Amber Heard versus Johnny Depp because it made all the foundation of what I believed crash down. Because I've always believed, even if it doesn't benefit you, if you see something bad, you need to say it. And I would be mad, let's say, when I saw police brutality and I saw all of that. And I was like, no, it's not because it doesn't benefit you that you cannot react, that you cannot call it for what it is. Then I saw the trial of Amber Heard and Johnny Depp. I was sick. I think, when was that? Was it in COVID? Like, I had, like, it was in 2022. Okay, I was sick. I don't remember what I had. I was sick for like, I don't know, but I know I was watching that trial because I had nothing else to do. And this shit actually made my jaw drop because this is from what I always learn in my heart, was this is a white rich man. Isn't the law supposed to be on his side? And then I saw, yo, this is, I saw people start saying that Johnny Depp getting justice was racist. And I was like, I am so sorry. Amber Heard is blonde with blue eyes. What does that have to do with my black ass? Okay, it was sexist. I'm like, it's not sexist. This woman is making a. Do you understand how ridiculous it is to listen to a woman talk about DV, but then say that she could hide a broken nose by applying some type of remedy on her nose, and then suddenly she would look good as new? Do you know how insulting that was to listen to that? I was like, so now if I don't support her, the trial was crazy. But what was crazier was people basically telling me that if I didn't support her, it meant I was a sexist. I was like, I am so sorry. What? I'm sorry, but in this situation, it happens to be that the victim is a rich white. And it's not because it doesn't work with what my worldview would work, like my how I thought. Doesn't mean I would lie to myself. So yeah, that's when I was like, I had to separate for people because I was just like, nah, it's not because she's a woman that I cannot see with my two eyes that she be lying. Like it was extremely traumatizing to me because I was like, are we the baddies? Because I realized, and that's when also I realized that I was so condescending because I was just like, the rich white man, they don't understand the like I was when I say I was left. Okay. So I was confronted by my own hypocrisy because I came into the trial being like, oh, this rich white man is so annoying, blah, blah, blah. And then suddenly, in my face, and I was like, I am full of shit. I have the same prejudice as the people. I keep on bugging them with their prejudice. I am no better. Oh, the shock, the trauma, the shock. I was like, I am not righteous. What? So that's when I was like, you know what? I need to make my own mind. I need to do my research on everything before I make a decision, which, didn't work with Jag. And I will talk about why it didn't work with Jag later. No, it was a hell of a learning experience. Okay. I was like, the world is more complicated than I thought. Because no, like you should have seen my face when I saw an article from the Roots. I never forgot that because I followed the Roots and everything. It said, if people don't believe a white woman like Amber Heard, what is going to happen to black women? I was like, what does my black ass have to do with Amber? Like, no, you're just using word. Now we're just, and I saw, like on Twitter, I could see a bunch of white women telling people it's racist. And I had to go under each of those comments and say, shut your bitch ass up. Those are two white people fighting. What does my black ass have to do with this? Hello, cops. No, that trial was fascinating because, oh, story. Like, that man was fascinating. That trial was fascinating in the sense that the trial was like watching, like, I got stuck by a bee. Okay, that was really funny. But it was watching the journal that I used to follow tell me and try to gaslight me, who is watching the trial and telling me that people are trying to, social media is trying to break our mind and social media is lying on the trial. And I was like, listen, social media exaggerate, but at the end of the day, so are you. You're lying on the trial too. Who will believe Amber Heard? If you watch that trial, you cannot believe Amber Heard because except if you're literally an idiot. So now I'm like, life is Sebastian. He was a good wasp. He was just doing wasp thing. Hello, Cub.
Hey Madgie, how are you?
Yeah, I did a poem for my judge.
Oh God, that a poem.
Yeah, look,
Oh my God.
I posted on Twitter for him to see. You think he will love it?
Oh God. Oh man. You gonna be like,
Listen, he's
oh,
getting voted in as the again as another judge. Like I don't know, like he's getting voted in 2 months. So I need my poem to be everywhere.
I need the people to see the poem. Get the
Yes,
poem out there.
I'm like, listen, this is a judge who doesn't know what the word representative mean.
Yeah. I
Mhm.
mean, well,
But yeah, no. Listen, girl, I am so pissed off with what is happening with to you.
yes, girl, they is trying to take my China here. Trying to take my girly girly. I work so hard for it. They trying to take my buka butt, but it's cool. It's alright. I ain't worried about it. It is what it is.
It
It is.
is fucking weird. What are they striking now? There are how many strike did they put on your channel?
I think I have like four or maybe five.
So now can we say who is suing you? Because there is, and the new video I've done, there is a part of where that person talks, and that part is fascinating.
Oh yeah, I didn't get a chance to see your video.
Wait, basically the person is like saying, we all know, we all start like that, you know. You do the bidding of bigger YouTuber, you attack other channel, like, you know, you attach yourself to bigger channel, and then you
Mm, very interesting. 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 Yeah, but no, 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 not yet, not yet, not yet.
okay, cool.
No, no. Yes.
No, this person, Danny, they are striking cups like crazy since she has been talking about the past. They are so scared. I don't even know which part scared them more.
I'm just so confused about like what it is that is being done wrong. Like I feel like I'm on YouTube to create content, right?
Mhm.
I left YouTube. There was a lot of stuff going on. There was a lot of lies being told about me, clearly.
Yeah,
So I think that it's only right that if I'm coming back to YouTube to clear my name, what is the problem with that? I mean, I didn't do anything when these people was making these videos about me. I wasn't striking them or flagging them or stopping them from talking. So why you want to stop me? You know what I'm saying? Why you want to silence me? What's going on? Why I can't
because
get my
they're scared.
I mean, that's what it feels like. That's what it
Because
feels.
that person is literally watching you on every video you go and taking screenshot like a crazy person, and they're literally saying the same speech 5 years later.
Listen, it's crazy. And
Like I
there,
was listening, I was just like, "Are you kidding me right now, bitch?"
yeah.
Like she was doxing me, but she didn't know, but she was, but she didn't know. I was like, "What the fuck is going on?"
Right, which one is it? Did I do it or didn't I do it?
I
And that's the
don't
most,
know. That's why I had to put it in the video because I was just like, "Is this bitch okay?"
yeah, like which one did I do it or didn't I do it? Because I mean, you got to make sense out of it. Like, did I do it or didn't I do it? And I know I didn't do it. That's one thing I know. I know I didn't do it.
Shook, yeah.
So I know
Yeah,
I
they
can
go,
prove that.
they keep, and they're striking videos from how long ago?
Well, they're striking the videos that I did recently, but they're also striking videos from the video that was struck last night was a video that I did 4 years ago. It was a rap that I made. It wasn't even a video, it was a song that I did. And they struck the song.
On what basis?
They said that it was a John Yates petition. I don't even know how this is wild. I'm like, yo, these people are crazy. These are some next level crazy people. Like, and people think this is normal. It's like, how do people think this is normal? Like, how? This is crazy. You don't want me talking about the past, but you strike about videos about talking about the past. But if what you're saying is the truth, it should be very easy for you to debunk whatever I'm saying. Like,
Exactly.
I don't understand. If you're a content creator, make content. Like, listen, that's what we're here for. Like, to make content. But
Mhm.
instead it's kind of like, no, I don't wanna tussle with you. So I just wanna take your channel. And I mean that's not
They
one
just
thing is
cannot handle that. They cannot handle criticism. They cannot handle competition. They cannot handle being exposed
that's what I got from it. That's what I got from it. And
because that makes no sense.
yeah. And I mean my
Like they
thing
will
about it,
say that we are obsessed, we are stalking them, when in reality, we do nothing against them behind the scene.
yes.
I'm like, listen, I go on YouTube and I talk about what I talk about. Like, this is easy work. Striking someone is actually, for me, this is more work.
Right.
I'm
Right.
like, you're here listening to my entire video to pinpoint where I said something. You're the stalker.
Right. That's what I'm like. That's what I'm like. This is what I'm getting from this situation is that you
Mm-hmm.
are stalking me because I'm not following these people around. I don't care. Like I'm literally just hearing the videos now of the things
Mm-hmm.
that they said 4 years ago. That tells you how much I was not listening to them, even though they believed that I was listening to them, but I wasn't. So ultimately, I'm responding to it because, like I said, when I came back on YouTube, I got people
Mm-hmm.
calling me cups of bleach. I got people saying, "Oh, won't you talk about that fake wage garnishment?" So it's kind of like, well, yeah, let me come on here and talk about it. Let's really get into the meat and potatoes of it. What's the problem? I can't clear my name. I mean, y'all put the dirt on me. Y'all can't be upset if the flower grow from it. So let me
Exactly.
do what I'm gonna do. Like, what's the problem? But it's very clear that these people don't fight fear. I known that back
No,
then.
they're not.
And I know that now. It's even more clear now. And that's okay. But at the end of the day, no one is going to silence me. No one is going to stop me. You take the channel, I can grow another one. It's not a problem. It's just not going to be stopped. I'm sorry. I'm going to tell my truth. And the fact that this is even continuing is even me making me go even harder because it's like, what
Yeah.
is really going on here? Like, what is really the
They're
problem?
suing you and saying that you threatened them.
Right.
This is one of the stupidest shit I've ever seen in my life.
Right. While having pictures of my home. Like
Thank
you having
you.
somebody taking pictures of my home. It's just and not only the even more creepier part is that this
Mhm.
person is in my membership right now. They're in my
Yeah.
membership under one of their troll accounts. And I know it's you. And I just want to say that publicly that this is the person that's saying I'm doing something to them. But they're
Yeah.
in my membership right now under their troll account.
She's listening to you right now. They're
Listening
all
to
listening
me.
to you right now.
And it's so I mean, I don't know. I don't really know. It's crazy. It's a wild situation. It's a wild
Mhm.
situation. I
The
mean, because
only
that's
threat Cups has done is reveal how much they suck to everyone.
right.
That's all. Like I'm like, you have the right of speech.
Right.
And now I'm gonna talk about Danny because let's not talk about the other person until you're ready.
Hmm.
But for me, I'm like, now where I am, I'm hearing about how Hear Her basically was really against Jag for the Laguina. What's her name?
Legina.
Lagina.
Yeah.
Her. Okay. I never know how to pronounce it.
Uh-huh.
So her. She was really against the fact that Jag was using her, if I understand correctly.
Yeah.
And I'm like, is that what made Danny talk about that situation? Because Danny seems to copy a lot, hear her.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
That's
doing the petition and then going after Jack for Laguina.
right.
Like it's like that
She
was
said
what hear her
Laguina.
was doing.
She called to Laguina.
It- I speak French, okay? When I see c'est good. En tout cas, bref.
Yes. Yes. Um, but yes, it started with the whole Legina situation because Hear Her was going back and forth with Jag, and Jag, she was like, I think coming in like I don't know, Hear Her and Jag was going back and forth, and it seemed like once Shaky seen that Jag was like feeding into Hear Her, that's when she kind of came in and started jumping into the story talking about Jag, but she started talking about Jag after Hear Her,
Because she keeps on copying her.
right?
And she got
Allegedly, that's
onto
what the
hear
people
her
said.
because of Nosy Ho. Is that correct?
Huh?
She went after hear her because of So Deb.
She went out to Hear Her because of So Deb and me, and because Hear Her was she wasn't feeding into what they were saying, like because she wasn't like listen, she wasn't drinking the Kool Aid, so she became a
Exactly. She
target.
couldn't be controlled.
Yeah, so you already know if you can't be controlled by them, then you're a target. So
Yes, yes, yes. You certainly are. So it's not when she was fighting Nosy Ho at the beginning that she went after Jag. Is when Jag came back onto YouTube
yes, it's one Jag came back. When she first came on, she wasn't doing no videos about Jag. She was strictly talking about Nosy. And then she started talking about like Sherelle and then like I said, the people like Tells, myself, Hear Her, situations like that. And then
why?
Jag
Because
Why
I can
what?
understand, let's say, Nosy because of Monica or Monique Tolbert, whatever the lie she wants to tell herself. I can understand Cheryl World because they were also going after Monica. Why hear her or tells?
I don't know. I think that, these people, they use
Mhm.
triangulation. I don't know if that's being pronounced right, but they use this type of mechanism where they have to get someone to fight with you, basically. So I don't know. Here her was going back and forth with, I don't know who she was actually going back and forth with, and then that's how Shaky got involved and made a video about her, I guess.
And I know I'm gonna ask the same question, like because I'm trying to understand how everyone got entangled. Because when I'm telling you, when I hear her argue with Jack, I was like, what? And then talking about La Gina, and I
Yeah.
was just like, she was in the La Gina thing.
Yeah, yeah. Here her was, because here her was already here talking about, all the stuff that was going on. So when Jag came back and the whole Regina thing happened, it was,
When Jack came back, did the La Gina thing happen pretty fast?
um, maybe, possibly, maybe within, I think that happened in, yeah, maybe within a month or two of Jag being back. I think that happened. So it did happen fairly quickly.
Jesus Christ.
I believe
Okay.
so.
And when she came back, why did she come back already? Was it that time that official Kingpin was looking for her?
Well, when Jack came back, she was still with her ex-husband Goomba, and then they had broken up. So that was a thing first. Goomba and well, it was Legina coming and Goomba and Jack breaking up.
Mm.
So it was a. I mean,
Yeah, at
Jack
the
just
same
came
time, there was the Solar and the
in Solar, and that's when Solar came into the situation. But
because you know that there is a theory that Danny may be connected to Solar.
yeah, someone sent me that. Yeah, someone sent me
You
that
know
too.
that everything about because now I'm also looking because I don't know exactly when in the timeline that is. Because for me, La Gina, it seems to be 2022, 2023, right?
Mm, yeah, I think that was 2022. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
maybe
Because
2020.
I see that the interview with Real Life Production was in February 2023. So I'm assuming, like, you know.
It had to be 2022 when yeah, it was 2022 when the stuff was happening. Yeah.
So, wait, what was my question? Because, oh, yes, because I know that Nosy believed, and that is going to be in my next video. Because I know that she believed that Danny was connected to a Queen Pup, Queen Up, Queen Tup, and Danielle Allen, and a lady that was basically being hurt online.
Well, I don't know if Nosy knew about Danielle
Yes,
Allen. Oh, she
yes,
did.
she did. I have the videos. Those are going to be in the next video.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah, I didn't know
Like Queen
about.
Up, Queen Up.
Yeah, so that was the email that Nosy did get. It was something with an email with someone named Queen, something with some Queen Op.
Hmm.
And I believe the voice analysis that she was doing, she was comparing that voice to the plaintiff Jane, if I'm not mistaken, but I'm not sure.
Why are you doing noise? I'm talking about my computer, not you.
Uh,
So yeah, wait, because who knows Queen Up? Because when I say it's a big theory for Nosy, it is. She did like lives after live of 4 hours talking about Danny is Danielle Allen and that Queen Up and that Shelly. Yeah.
oh well, I don't know. Well, I'm be
Oh,
interested to watch those
that is
videos.
gonna be in the next video because I'm gonna show who is Queen Up. What is the story between Queen Up, Danielle Allen, and Shelly? Because those people were on the internet.
Mm.
So I know that Nosy believed that Danielle Allen, maybe Danny. I don't, but I don't know. We're gonna know when she's gonna be revealed by the court. And yeah. Oh, by the way, another thing. I hope no one takes me losing in court reflecting on Teddy and Kimmy's case, because let's be clear, I am Canadian. Okay, please. I don't believe for 1 second the judge would have done that if that was another American. That makes no sense.
Yeah. Well, you got every right to believe what you want to believe, so it's your experience. So
Like I said, can you imagine someone looking at you? You're going to trial with whoever you're going to trial, and you both swear, but then the person is just like, "Well, that person swore, so your swearing is bullshit."
yeah, I mean, I've been in that situation where I've been, unjust with the law, with the justice
Yes,
system.
but
So I already know how that feels. So
that
yeah.
is not the like what I mean by that is that it I've lived also injustice with the law and everything.
Hmm.
But that's not injustice.
Right.
That's stupid. Okay, that's for me. That's why I'm like, no, 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 no. Because sometimes you will be like, oh, the judge is being paid or whatever the fuck. You know what I mean? Or your lawyer even can betray you in being paid by the opposition. You know what I
Yes,
mean?
yes, yes, they could. They definitely could.
Exactly. So
They
I've
definitely
seen
could.
that. That I know the world is unfair and doesn't make sense.
Yes.
I've never heard like normally when they F you like that, they make it make kind of sense.
Yeah.
Like, let's say with love, like I said, I am not into politics and everything, but let's take an example. Trump seemed to be interested in Venezuela for the petroleum.
Hmm.
What's how I say that in English? Gas,
The oil,
oil.
oil.
More
Yeah,
oil. Like he
more
seems to
oil.
be interested in having more oil, okay? But
Okay.
he's still gonna say, well, there is a dictator and I need to liberate people.
Right.
So they never go and just tell you the real reason.
Of course they don't. Of
Okay,
course.
and it will be a reason that you can be fine. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Saying, looking you straight in the eyes and saying, you swearing is nothing compared to that other person. That's not unjust. That's ridiculous.
Yeah.
That's why
Yeah.
I'm like, when you say, oh, yeah, there is injustice, I'm like, yeah, but that's ridiculous.
Yeah.
Normally, injustice, you have a hard time proving it. You don't have literally the judge saying, well, you swearing means nothing, and that bitch swearing, that means everything. I've never, like, normally, injustice for me is way more subtle.
Yeah. I mean, well, it comes in different ways. So,
Go
you know,
on. Like, for me, it's not that it's the most fucked up thing ever. I just think it's stupid. I think I'm just like, the lack of subtlety annoys me.
yeah.
I'm like, if you are to throw away a case, allegedly, at least do it well.
Yeah. I mean, well, I don't know, because like I said, it's different in different places. And girl, that's in Texas. So,
But that's a Democrat.
oh, he's a Democrat judge.
Mhm.
Oh my God.
There you go. Thank you. Fucking weird.
Oh my God.
And he's getting reelected in 2 months, so he's going into campaign in 2 months.
Uh,
So I'm making a slogan for him. That's why I'm putting poem everywhere for him. Because I'm like, if you want a judge that doesn't know what representative mean, please vote for him.
well, a lot of people might vote for it, because you know what? That might work out for them. You got a lot of
Exactly. I'm
you got a
like,
lot of content creators that live in Texas.
so I'm like, sir, I hope it was worth it.
Then you got the little picture and
Yeah,
everything.
with my fucking poem.
Oh God.
Because I'm like, you told me what?
Mm-mm-mm.
Like they
Girl.
have like he's lucky that I don't have the transcript.
Yeah, so what so you said that they said they don't have a transcript for you?
No transcript, no video, no audio.
Mm, that's interesting. Did they say why they don't have it?
I don't know. Be-
Mm.
They just said they don't have it. I'm like, I don't know, girl.
She said, "Girl, I don't know. They just said they ain't got it."
Exactly. Like I didn't even ask for the video and the audio. They just decided to let me know that because I was asking for the transcript and they were just like, there is no transcript and there is no audio and there is no video. Okay.
What? So how you said that Shaky had a video?
Yeah, because she was in the ear of Lady Letitia and she was filming everything while that was happening. But Mr. Judge didn't see nor hear Shaky's voice while she was talking to Lady Letitia.
Mm. Mama. Wow, that's
And
interesting.
Lady Letitia is now saying that the judge and her were listening to the song, and I never heard that song, so I don't know when they listened to the song together.
What?
Hmm. And now I will never know what happened during the 15-minute recess.
Mm. That's interesting. That's really
Hmm.
interesting. Mm. Mm-mm-mm.
Like I said, I'm not saying anything. I'm just saying, guys, make of it what you will.
Yeah.
I'm like, you want to vote for him? Where are my fellow Texan? This dude is going to be voted in 2 months. Please, if you want him,
Mm,
share my
mm,
poem.
mm. She said, "Share my poem if you want
Yes,
him."
I'm going to put it everywhere on Twitter every day. I have like 1,000 subscriber and I have a bunch of Texan and Republican in my thing because I don't like Meghan Markle. I'm like, it is time.
It is time to commit. Maggie is hilarious.
No, Maggie is pissed off. I'm like, I think it's insulting. Like, I would
Yeah.
have accepted, like I said, I can accept that the world is unfair. I cannot accept that the judge looked me directly in my fucking eyes and said, she swore. I'm like, nah, that is insulting, bitch.
Right. Right.
Queen Up is a disgusting person. She looks like it. And Queen Up was dating Daniel Allen.
What?
Yeah, that's how, because that's why there is a bunch of video of Queen Up and Daniel Allen and Shelly online.
Oh yeah, I gotta see this. I gotta see these videos,
That is
girl.
the next episode, guys.
On the next
Because there's so much thing
episode.
happening. So I have to put so much shit, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Oh my God. I'm
But
so
I'm going
interested in this.
everywhere. I don't want to leave anything unturned.
Yes, I'm interested. I am so
So
interested.
yeah, I'm like, I'm trying to look into everything. I don't need to believe that Danny is Daniel Allen, but it is one of the theory. Therefore, I need to look into it.
Okay, let me see
You make your choice. I am
if
not your mom. You
if
choose.
this Queen Op person was on this original list that they made.
Yes. Like she's
She was.
really, really connected to Daniel Allen. Like there's a bunch of video. And like I said, Nosy did a lot of live that I found on the Russian website. I love the Russian website. It always makes me laugh because I'm like, why are they Russian looking at Nosy?
Right. They was entertained. They was entertained.
Like a bunch of video you don't find anymore on YouTube. You just see Nosy. Lol, no, wrong Danny. I don't believe she is. I don't believe she is. But I'm just saying this is one of the theory. I heard the queen up, so we need to know who that is.
Well, I'm
And if
interested in who
you,
this person
after
is.
watching that, you believe that that's Danny, that's fine by me because I ain't here to tell you shit. I give you the information, I do the research, I do my best, but then your mind belongs to you. There is no emotep here. Do you ever tell the truth I always tell the truth, even when it fucked me in the ass. Like I am brutally honest.
Yeah. Oh man. I'm so interested in this. Like,
Yeah,
what the
yeah. Queen
fuck?
Up, Daniel Allen, they were making money on YouTube. You see Daniel Allen suddenly appearing. She was in a love triangle with Shelly and Queen Up. Oh, bullshit.
Oh my God. What was the Russians up to? I mean, they was having a ball over here with that
Like
on
with so
TV.
many, like the Russian are like, no, see, oh, no.
Yes, they was loving what she was out here doing. I guess they was like, yes, we like her. Put her, promote her on the website. Put her out
Like,
there.
the right knows it in Russian. I'm like, yo, this is good because none of the video on YouTube.
Of course, yeah. Of course.
You lied in court, didn't you? What did I lie about?
Oh my.
No, I'm down. I love You know, do you know how much I love arguing? That's why I was in the debate team
I mean,
since
of
I was
course,
like
it's
10
always
years
good to
old.
have conversation.
Hmm?
It's always good to have conversation. So, but what did you lie about in court?
Yeah, Roasty. Those people are from Philly. D. Allen is from Louisiana. Okay. Yo, I'm telling you. Oh my God. I don't know because I'm scared of playing one of the video because I don't want to be struck.
Mm.
But yeah, no. Daniel Allen is in the videos.
Oh my.
Wait.
Mm-mm.
Because I have not yet put it all
Yeah, I mean,
together.
I could wait. I could wait till tomorrow. I could wait till tomorrow.
Exactly. Like
Yeah,
I'm
I
gonna
could.
put it out probably tomorrow or Saturday at the latest
Yeah, I could
because
wait. I could wait until you put it out to watch it.
exactly. Like I have the audio, but I didn't put the music, the pictures, and didn't put it as a storyline.
Right, right.
You
You
know,
got finish
like
doing
put it
it.
like nosy talking, and then they talk, and then nosy talk, and then they talk, and then nosy.
Yeah, yeah. Nah, you gotta do your
You
thing.
know
Put
how
it
I
out.
am. I'm like, yo, everyone will hear the side of everyone. I'm not here to tell you what to believe.
Right, right.
Like at the end of the day, like I said, for me, I'm like, her identity is gonna be revealed, even if it takes 6 months, because we know this bitch will try to do so much and we will need to. Oh, I want your take on Prince Harry's court case. Okay, I will look into it because I know he was crying like a little bitch. They hurt Megan. I'm like, shut your bitch ass up, that Harry. Oh no, Harry, like I will always be insulted by Meghan Markle because I was defending that bitch. Do you know how hard it was to be going to everyone being like, I'm sorry, I'm sorry.
Right. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry for everything.
It's right like when I was defending Jack and I was like, I'm sorry, I'm sorry.
Right. Like my bad, y'all. My bad.
My bad.
I fucked up with this one. I really fucked up with this one. And don't worry, that was me too. I should have. You know what? If I don't really regret anything in my life. I believe everything happens for a reason. But oh my God,
Mhm.
I wish I never would have got entangled with that all about the tea stuff. Oh my God, Jesus
Oh
Christ,
my god.
Christ, Jesus.
Now she's starting to appear on on the part, like on that part she appeared. She was
Mm-hmm.
on the Wiley show talking about Armand, talking about Cardi B, talking about a bunch of things.
Mm-hmm.
She was also on the lead attorney. Can you believe that?
No, she was.
She was on the lead attorney. Trees was on the lead attorney. Why is everyone? What is it? What is it with the lead attorney?
It
What
was,
is?
listen, COVID was a time. COVID was a time, I think. It was just I mean,
But
but
why
the
was?
lead attorney, I think he lets people up on his panel. He has like an open panel, like I think at the end of his shows or at certain points where he just let random people come up and like talk about things. And at that time, that was such a big story
Mhm.
that
What was
of
the big
course
story?
the all about the tea panel falling out. Like
No, that was not okay. No, you we need to
oh,
watch a little of the video, man, girl.
that's from something else.
Because not they were talking, I think, oh my god, I don't even know what the fuck Trees was saying. You gonna help us because there is the Black Tea blog, and there were a lot of people asking who the fuck is Black Tea blog, and I was like, this is gonna be a next part. And what I mean by that is Cups will explain to you guys because I don't fucking know who that is.
Mm. Yeah, I'm interested. Because I didn't get to see a video.
No, for sure,
Watch
man. It
it
was just
later.
before this live, and
Mhm.
there's just so much content that is just. Oh man, you should see the thumbnail. It's you.
Oh yeah, I was about to say I look like Bruno Mars' sister.
What the fuck are you talking about?
I was like, I look like Bruno Mars' sister.
Wait, what is it? That the thumbnail? Wait, look.
Yeah,
You don't look like Bruno Mars' sister.
that's what I. I mean, it's a cute thumbnail. It is cute, but I feel like it gives me Bruno Mars' sister. But it's
Yeah,
cute
I'm like,
though.
you're
It's
cute,
cute though.
girl.
No,
I
it's
need
nice.
new
It looks
pic.
nice. Bruno,
I need a new pic. Then,
but Bruno Mars is cute. Bruno Mars not ugly though. I'm not trying to say he ugly. I'm just saying that because of the
he ain't
hair and the way it
ugly.
looks, it just give me like Bruno Mars' sister.
Oh my god. Okay, I need a new picture. You're gonna send me that new picture. I refuse to be heard about fucking Bruno Mars' sister.
No, I like the picture, Madgie. I like it. I like it. That's my cousin Bruno Mars' sister. I don't even know if he got a sister, but I always do stuff like that. But I like it though. Okay, let me see what's going on here.
Let me see. Is that where is he? She is on all about on that thing. Wait.
Because I look just as puffy as you on that thumbnail, girl. Woman to woman. Let's get into it. So after I called Cardi B thirsty, Cardi B no private investigator. Prove it, Armand. If you prove it, fill
Why
those
was
holes I
he so
think are
mad at
still.
Armand? Do you know?
Um, I think that was the situation when well, I mean, Black Tea Blog and Armand already had like a little kind of beef situation because Armand was kind of pro Cardi B and Black Tea Blog was pro Nicki Minaj. So I think that this was around the time that Cardi B had shared on Twitter. She had basically shared information that revealed who Black Tea Blog was.
Yes, I saw that.
Yeah, and I think that's what her and her mom was going back and forth about at this time, but I'm not 100% sure because I didn't hear enough audio to see what it was.
What would Armand say? He would be like, "Yo, you deserve to be dogs." Oh Jesus Christ!
Um, I don't know if that,
Because
I
I'm
really
just
can't
like,
say.
Cardi B should have not done that. That's actually insane to do. Like, this is just a YouTuber. The fuck?
Yeah.
I feel like
Yeah.
during COVID, big celebrity finally realized the power of YouTube, and now they try to control it.
Yeah. I mean, well, I think that it's different situations. For I did do a video
Hmm?
about that too as well when it happened.
Be careful.
Yeah, like, it's you got to be careful what I say.
I'm saying, okay, I'm traumatized by this shit. I'm
Redacted,
like, yo, be
redacted,
careful. Those people are crazy.
redacted.
I'm like,
Oh my
edit that
gosh.
shit to death.
Good Lord, redacted, redacted.
Yo.
Oh, oh God.
Like, the
Y'all,
moment I saw that lawsuit with 1,000 times the name of the person, I was like, this isn't true.
hello, hello. Like Jesus Christ. But yeah,
Gonna
I
be
need to hear a little bit
arguing
more.
this sting
Hmm?
point.
Okay, I'm listening to it. Is that was the part? Or
Yes,
you
we can
listening?
hear you now. How are you doing?
I am well. I've been getting some popcorn feedback. I don't know if it's your stream not calling you out, but I'm just saying it's not me.
Well, it didn't happen until you came on. So I'm B. So I don't know. I don't know. And let me say, I called you up, and your audio was messed up. So now you're trying to blame it on us.
Listen, I'm sorry. I
Seems like
apologize.
deflection. No, I'm just teasing. I'm just teasing. I'm just teasing. And Carrot Juice podcast. I'm gonna get to you in a second, but all about the trees was up for us. So let me talk to her for a second. JB says Nikki became guilty when she involved herself. She went on Queen Radio, accused the victim of being a white woman and a liar. Yeah, when you come at, and this is only something that a woman can do, right? A man could never do what the Black Tea blog and Nikki's doing, because you would just get shot down so quick. But okay, all about the trees. You know something about this too? Is that correct?
Yes, sir. I interviewed Jen about her childhood. We became friends later after me having many hours of conversations with her, I being a victim of or survivor of sexual abuse myself.
Why was Jen on Tree's channel?
From my understanding, Trees was an advocate for Jennifer because, a lot of YouTubes was supporting her, and I believe, um, that's how she came about, if I'm not mistaken. She was like
What?
with Hotshot. I think she was over there with Hotshot Radio, and they were like advocating for Jen, but I'm not exactly sure because I don't really.
That's how she got into the whole situation.
I can't say that's how she got through the situation. What I do remember is
Mhm.
that she was talking about being an advocate for Jennifer. I remember that part. I don't know how Trees actually started on YouTube or what she was actually doing. Yeah, I don't really.
Hmm.
Yeah, I don't really know like how she actually got here, but I do know that she was advocating for Jennifer. I do know that she was an advocate for Jennifer. And I
How-
don't know if that came from her being around Hotshot Radio because
Okay.
Hotshot Radio was also an advocate for Jennifer.
So the Sweet Pea Diary did a live the other morning, by the way. I think she said that she didn't want to be bothered.
Oh well. Oh yeah, I'm mad at her.
Yeah, exactly. Because I'm like, yo, this is hell. Welcome to hell if you come here.
She
From
already
Nick
been through
Minaj.
enough. I mean, yeah, Sweet Pea Diaries, girl. Listen, I'm not trying to throw you in nothing, girl. So please do not take anything that I say or what I've said. I'm just clearing my name, girl. That is it. That is all. Period.
I just
Jesus.
wanted to hear her out. I identified with her so much, and I recognized the truth in her story. Well, I do have a channel, and I interviewed Jen about her childhood. I also had to get Tasha K out of here as well. So, yeah, because she was victim shaming. I was on another platform, Hotshot Radio, and we were speaking about another potential child predator, Brother Polite situation. And so, Jen came up in that with Tasha K saying she had a letter and that she is a part of some type of proof that she had. The letter never happened. Nicki Minaj took to her platform, Queen Radio, and said that Jennifer wrote a letter that never happened. That never happened, nor is it a part of court record as per pertaining to the actual assault that happened over 20 years ago. That is a lie. I've seen the proof in regards to Black and the Nicki Minaj, okay? The Nicki Minaj contact call.
Everyone is an expert, but me, what interests me more, yes, I'm still her mother and she's moving on. And like I said, I'm like, oh, good. Like, I just listen to the videos. I don't really, like, it's not a necessity for the person to be there. And if they don't want to have a target on their back, it's all good
Or
as
even get
long as they
involved.
don't
Yeah.
tell me to not talk about it. That's
Yeah.
when I start getting pissy and I'm like, I don't give a fuck about you. Why are you telling me not to? But as long
Yeah.
as it's like, oh no, I don't want to be bothered, I'm like, yeah, it's all good, man.
Yeah.
And what interests me in that is that why is Trees like, wasn't she a Tasha K fan?
From my understanding, she ran one of Tasha K's Instagram pages. She was like someone, I guess, yeah, in
But
close
now
connection.
she going after Tasha K. But after that, like later on, because that is pretty early. But then
Hmm.
later on, suddenly she is like, what? Why all the flip flop?
I think yeah, it's a lot of love hate behavior out here that I don't understand it. Like it's I don't know, especially when it comes to certain people. Like it's like I don't know.
I don't get those people, man. I swear to you.
Yeah, it's a very interesting setup out here. But I do know when she first came out, she was against Tasha K for I'm not sure what Tasha K did to her, but her and Tasha K did have words. And then at some point her I know that she went to Tasha K's comedy show and I guess her and Tasha K spoke and maybe they put the situation behind them because I think Tasha K said something about it.
Hmm.
Um so maybe that's where they kind of made up or whatever, but I do know that in the beginning when she first came out, like she was really an advocate for Jennifer.
Listen to that one.
That I don't know. Wanted to give people some time to get in here before I started because I need to. Let's get going. I'm not going to talk about, just so we're clear and straight, we're not going to talk about the crazy and confused, okay? I don't call her the dazed and confused because the girl's crazy and confused. I'm not here to address her. She can keep talking to herself, creating videos. I understand she needs the views. So I'm going to let Tofu, Beefaroni, Great Value keep talking to herself because I'm handling that in a separate matter and it needs to be, okay? So I understand she needs the views. Let her do what she's got to do. I call her confused and crazy because she don't know what the hell she's talking about. And I can completely understand when you don't open a window and you need some air. There's no fire escape in that little room. There might not even be a door. I'm not really sure. You know how studio apartments can be sometimes. I'm not really sure. That's all. That's all I'm going to say.
Oh, sorry, bitch. I don't know
The,
what a studio apartment is like.
the undertone of it all. Mm.
And no, I'm not threatening with violence, okay? This is me being, no, that is down the rabbit. Here's the rabbit. Here's the rabbit. Let's call her Bugs Bunny. Caps.
Madgie.
Bugs Bunny?
Oh my God. We gonna talk about it later.
I'm also going to say, it's
Oh,
probably time to change the name to Tales of the Obsession with Content Creators at this point, because I think every video that has garnered some views are usually about us, someone here, a content creator. So the obsession is real. That's all I'm going to say about that, because like I said, if she was about her stuff, she would sue, and she's not. You can't really sue if you're asking for a wish list. You probably need an attorney before you go about that. I don't know. Priority straight. Anyways, so
Is she making fun of Tails because she is less privileged?
I mean, it seems a bit demeaning, belittling. I mean, that's what it seems like to me. That's in my
Thank,
opinion. In my opinion. In my opinion.
thank you, Rabbit. That's awesome. You seem so nice. So nice, so kind.
here's my message, okay? And I didn't really think about how I was going to approach this subject. No. All right. I've had a a couple meetings throughout the summer, but today specifically with one of my paralegals and attorney, okay? And aside from that Great Value situation, I had brought up to the attention some concerns a while ago. This wasn't something that just happened because, like I said, I am preventative and I like to prevent stuff. And I'm also preventative to anybody that I plan to go after. Okay. So I'm going to tell you guys something. When I started on YouTube, before this Down the Rabbit Hole news platform, I had started really wanting to start a channel and started, subscribing and modding for a lot of people. Okay. Not a lot. I would say maybe about 3 or 4 that I modded. Okay. So I know exactly who I modded for and where I started and exactly who I had communication with. And so that being said, though, I had messaged several of these, content creators to try to learn from them, at least people that I felt like, oh, I can learn from these content creators and whatnot, right? And so when you start modding for content creators, and this is why, shout out to my mods, I have a total of 15 mods, okay? And they come in, every once in a while. I don't require them to come in. I don't require a whole lot at all.
She doesn't require her mod to come out a lot. Do you pay them? I hope to say something like, you better pay them.
Right.
Like, is she okay?
They know. They can mod with whoever. They can mod with whoever I don't like. I'm cool with that. It's not a big deal. Okay. But when somebody mods for you,
They can mod where they want. Oh, thank you, Your Honor. Thank you, Your Grace.
So lucky, so lucky.
Thank you, my lady. Thank you. All my mods, I require a list of where you are modding, as you shall ask me for permission. Thank
Know
you.
where the mods go. You have to know what your mods are doing, where they're doing it at, who they're doing it with.
Exactly. Like
This is
Polly, she wanted me to know everything that my every mod was doing, and I
Yeah, I can't do nothing like that. That's
Nah,
crazy.
don't. It's
That's
not a job, okay?
Yeah,
You
it's
are
not.
here
We
because
out
you
here just
want
having
to. If
fun.
you don't
That's
want
it.
to, then bye.
That's right. Yeah, it's not that serious.
It cannot possibly be that serious. And that's also one of the things that makes me go after them because I'm like, you are taking all of this so seriously. Bunch of weirdos.
Yeah.
Like, it doesn't need to be that serious. You don't need to hurt people like that. Like, and I'm not talking about her, I'm talking about in general.
Yeah, I mean, I think that the manner and the
I think that
ways
there's a
that
level of
oh, go ahead. No,
Sorry,
go ahead.
continue.
No, go ahead. Go ahead.
No, no, continue. No, okay.
trust that they have, for you, right? And vice versa. When I reached out to these people that I thought, okay, these are content creators that I look up to, it was with good intent to do it, right? And so I think it's interesting because now I'm finding and I'm starting to see in a lot of.
Okay, so if I'm not mistaken, when Cups did her video, she said the part about her being a mod wasn't true. But we're going to hear that.
What? I have not talked to Donut in a couple of days. Was busy with the trial. What? Can someone tell me if that's true? Oh, Jésus, Marie, Joseph. Okay, yeah, I talked to him Tuesday. Tuesday, c'est mardi, right? Tuesday is before Wednesday, right?
Yes, it is.
Okay, Thursday is the one after Wednesday. Yo, those are not how they sound in French. In French, it is lundi, mardi, mercredi, jeudi, vendredi, samedi, dimanche.
Mm, period.
So for me, when I'm like, which one is the Tuesday? Which one is the Thursday?
Right. How y'all do that with these teas that y'all got going on
Like,
around
it's
here?
two T's, okay? Like,
Right. It's like which one is before, which one is after? Which way y'all doing this? How y'all doing this?
I'm like, yo, you speak, like, that is your first language. I speak French.
Yeah, no,
When we
I
get the Cups
understand.
video.
Like, for me, I'm like, I speak French. People should be grateful that I learned two language. And I'm joking when I say that.
After talking to my attorney, I'm starting to put a little pieces together of what's happening. Okay. So there was one specific content creator that I had messaged in January. And I had used my business email to message. This was before Down the Rabbit Hole News was started. Okay. I have that email as well. I'm going to show it to you guys. And there it is. This message used my business information. Okay. My email. In good intent. You message, trying to help you as a mod, right? You're just like, hey, heads up to this content.
And that is what I cannot stand with those people. They will say stuff like, she showed my email. I'm like, you cannot be friend with someone that shows people's houses and then cry when someone shows your email address.
Right. And I mean, this whole conversation is one, she wasn't my moderator. She was not my moderator when she sent me that email. She was not my moderator at
So she's
all.
talking about you.
I mean, I can only assume,
You were
yes.
there. Like, that's what I'm saying. I'm like,
Yes.
yo, you're so crucial. And
Yeah.
I did feel she was talking about you because she never says your name. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I was like, why is the speech just like it never changed? It never grows. It never evolves.
Yeah. Well, yeah. So yeah, she was speaking on me. But she was not my moderator when she sent me that. And, that's just not the full She sent me the email. I didn't even look at the email. It was a video. And I didn't even notice the name or whatever was attached to it. It was not a business email. It was a regular Gmail. So, just the
Yeah.
whole way she's forced her and like putting this conversation together is already
It was
trying
a
to think.
Gmail and it was a work.
It was just a Gmail, but she said it was her business email or her work email or
You
something like
have no
that.
business if your business starts with Google.
Yeah.
Are you kidding me? Her voice sounds like she would want to talk to your manager. Listen, Bugs Bunny is a good Karen.
Creator that I had messaged and I was hoping to learn from. Okay. This was January 16th. Sometime in July, this specific content creator decided to do a video about me and my mentor. I was trying to understand why.
The mentor is the plainest Jane.
Yes.
Mm.
Now, also, I didn't do a video specifically about them. It was a video about a whole bunch of things. I brought up um this woman in Jane because Tales from the Cult was doing videos, and that's when Tales from the Cult had the Max student, and that's what made me realize because everybody was trying to figure out who was behind that account. So when I seen Tels making this video and she's showing this Max student and all this something about a Max student troll account, I was like, wait, I remember something with an email with, Max student. And when I went back to it, that's when I started realizing and I started going through my videos. I'm like, oh, she was on my channel. And that's when I started seeing the name changes and all of that other stuff. And I realized she went from Max student to First Gem. And that's when she became my moderator. But I didn't know who she was when she was Max student, like
Max
if that makes
student, and then she went to what name?
First Gems.
First Gem.
Yeah, First Gems, but she had other names, R
What is First
Feds.
Gem?
I don't know.
What a, like it's like I'm like, okay, the rabbit thing continue, but then J First Gem like a stone.
Yeah, it was like First Gem, like a stone.
Where did that come from? Anyhow, okay, because I'm like plain as Jane, and I was like, is it First Jane? Like,
Yeah.
okay, cool. So
hmm
she was, and that's when you showed the email. The business email was
I
Max
showed
student.
Yes, I showed the email, but I never showed anything like
Max
that was
student.
connecting with her personal information on it. I just showed the name Max Student to show that this person was sending me an email in January.
That's fucking ridiculous. You
Yeah.
showed an email called maxstudent at google.com
Yeah.
and they're calling that doxing.
Yeah.
You cannot be friend with a bitch that shows people's houses and then talk about an email who doesn't even have your fucking name. Do you know how insane you sound?
It's madness.
It's madness. Okay,
Madness.
madness and insanity is happening
Mhm.
right now.
Yes,
You,
it is.
you so you. Oh my god, it reminds me of Polly.
Ugh.
Like I said, when people like when Polly kept on singing, I was just hearing Alicia Keys. You don't know my name, okay? And that's
Oh shit.
listen. My life is a musical.
Yes, I do that
There's a
too.
music for every
There's a
event.
song for everything, for real.
Exactly.
It definitely is. There's a song for I can turn anything into a song, for real.
Yo, dude. Ha ha. 6666666. Cubs is using you the same way she put battery and hear her. That's very obvious.
Oh
Listen,
my
listen,
god.
listen. No, no. Let me respond. Ha ha ha. Come here, babe. Come here. Come here. I hate Danny. She took my shit. I never needed Cubs to hate the bitch. I've hated her for months without anyone saying anything about anything. I created this channel out of hate. Hate for one person. So, shut up. Let's
Oh, and
continue.
also, hold on one second. Let me
Yeah,
also say
go,
this.
go.
I don't 666. Oh my God, that's very devilish. But let me just tell you, sweetheart, let me, in the name of Jesus, Let me tell you something, sweetheart. In the name of Jesus, um, I never put any battery in anyone's back because that's just not what I need to do. I have my own platform, i.e., why they're trying to take it down. I have a voice of my own. I can speak for myself. Hear Her was a very strong woman, just like Madgie is, just like every other woman out here is that is speaking up. They don't need me to put any battery in their back. Me supporting them or me providing answers is not putting a battery in the back because I'm not telling Maggie, do this. You need to do this. This is something you should do. I'm not doing that at all. This is all of her own choice and her decisions. But if she has questions that I can answer, of course I would, because Maggie is a very nice young lady. She is facing a similar situation that I am, being oppressed by these people online. So of course I'm going to support her. There's no battery to put in anyone's back. Support is support, sweetheart. So just get that together, please and thank you.
Do you think I'm spending hours editing for Cups? Listen, Cups is real cute, but I am into men.
Thank you.
So when I say the only reason I'm doing all of this is out of sheer hate, I mean it from the bottom of my heart. I hate Danny. Therefore, anyone that stands between Danny and me is my enemy. Okay? Oh, Jésus Marie Joseph. Why are they trying to make it about you or anyone? It's about Danny.
They want to put a narrative. This is what they do. They want to put a narrative out that, and I don't
Mhm.
know, understand why, but, they just have to do it. They have to just try to push it. But, sweetie, I mean, if y'all wouldn't be trying to take my channel, sweetheart, if I wasn't doing it myself. I mean, that's very clear. It's a very clear situation. Like, I don't need anyone to do anything for me, but they're mad because we're supporting each other and we're not doing anything devious about it. We're not doing anything snaky behind the scenes. There's no intent here. You won't find it. The FBI, the CIA, they could go through all it and see that there's nothing going on here, sweetheart. So,
If the
I'm just,
FBI comes, there is something going on, but it's not on our side.
oh yeah, I already know that. That's what I'm saying.
See?
I
Like,
can't
we
wait for
are not doing
discovery. I can tell you that.
anything. Uh
Mm-hmm.
oh. We're just
Mm-hmm.
looking into the past. Like,
That's it.
literally, they're so pressed. But I'm like, this is not doxing. This is not harassment. This is literally a history lesson.
That's it. It's somebody making content. What is the
Yes,
problem? That's why I'm so confused by this. And ultimately, I'm enjoying it because, one, yes, it's been 4 years, but like you said, some of these videos have been gone. I don't remember all these things. Like, I can remember some things, but,
live
I don't
Russia.
remember everything. So if I get a refresher and I'm like, oh my God, this did happen. Like, when you played that video the other day when Nosy brought up that whole Tasha K thing, I was like, yo, that did happen. And I forgot about that. So, it's like a good refresher to me and I'm enjoying it. You're doing it in a creative way, and it's like, why not support you? What's the problem? You're not, like you said, you're not doxing anyone. You're not doing anything with this intent to harm anyone. You're just telling the story. You're putting the videos out there for people to see. What's the problem with all that? I don't understand.
They
It's
are
not
so pressed that we could even try to make sense of everything that happened because the
right.
pattern is clear. There is someone or an organization trying real hard to suppress Black women's voice.
Hello, clock that. Clock that.
Like,
Period.
this is all I have to say. I'm like, listen, I see something weird, but at the end of the day, the only reason I'm interested in who is trying to suppress my voice is because you try to suppress my voice.
Right. And that's the thing
Who
that's
the
killing
fuck is
me.
you to suppress my voice?
Hello,
I am
hello,
not a slave.
hello. Thank you. Thank you. Hello. Clock it right on in for
Offends
me.
me the
Please,
moment
please.
someone tried to treat me like a slave. I think it's because our ancestor was slave. I'm like, fuck you. Who the fuck is you to
Hello.
tell me shit? I'm
Hello.
free.
That's exactly how I felt and how I still feel today. Like, I have every right to speak my mind just like
Hmm.
everyone else. And if I can do things in a creative way, allow me to do that. Ultimately, if I'm lying, you have options. You can either
Exactly.
debunk it with content, or you can take either other avenues if you feel like that you need to do that. But you can't stop somebody, like, and then you're doing things in a fraudulent way. False strikes on my channel. Like, it's just so weird. Like, I don't even understand.
Trying real hard.
Yeah, it's like, oh my God, like,
I'm like, when you get to 4, you can sue for fraud and you're American. You're going to be fine. They will not say that you swore on the oath.
just because you
Okay.
swore that meant something.
They will not say that because that makes no sense. It will probably be hard because they seem to have a unlimited amount of money. Because I am so sorry. Doing the appeal for me is $500. That made me pause, and I'm like, guys, I need you to contribute as much as you can, okay? But I'm still gonna do it because I'm pissed off with that situation. But those
Yeah.
people are sending people to serve you for $200, $300, and those are fake lawsuits. Like it's insane. Danny paid $200, and I don't even know how much for real. I'm supposing $200 to serve me a lawsuit that is dismissed by her for 6 months.
Right. And that's crazy.
I don't have the money to do that.
Yeah, I'm not even spending my money to do that.
Yo, I have to take. I'm like $500. You crazy? Who's gonna spend $200 for something that makes no sense?
Right.
I'm
Well, I mean,
actually so annoyed with that whole shit.
you're right. It is low key annoying because it's like, oh my God, Jesus Christ. Jesus.
Oh, let's continue now that we have answered. Ha 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 ha.
And I still am trying to figure this out. Thank you so much. We will do some rabbit twerking for you winning and unbothered. Thank you for the super sticker. Thank you so much, lady. So I put that out there. I used it. I trusted because again, when you're modding for people, okay, or when you're reaching out to people to grow your channel or wanting to understand, there's a level of trust. You never think that you're going to grow a channel and then somehow you're going to have to worry about people releasing your information. I'm just being honest. So when I talk to the attorney,
Let's be clear. When she's talking about people releasing her information, it's Max the student, not her real name. A fucking business email. Which, if it's a business email, why are you crying? It's a business email. Isn't that supposed to be public knowledge?
It's insanity.
It's
It's
like Danny needing to study in university 11 day when after the fucking semester started. Are you stupid?
yes,
Like,
going abroad.
that's the point of professional email is to give to everyone because it's your professional email.
Mm.
Fucking
Mm-mm-mm.
stupid ass shit, man. That's doxing now, showing an email. Oh, fuck off.
today, I said, hey, you
Mm-mm.
know what? What what should I do? How do you best proceed in this situation? Because let me tell you something.
You don't send email? Like if you're that sensitive, and that's the thing also
Hello.
with me. I'm like let's say with Polly. If you are that sensitive and that weak, why the fuck are you on the internet?
Or can I just say this, right? In this situation, right? What is the difference between when I first came on YouTube, right? Because this is, I'm not even going to say it, right? I'm not going to say that part, but when I first came on YouTube, right? I actually had these two big YouTubers on my platform when I was actually making content, right? When I was actually making content, I had these two big people come to me. They're talking to me. I actually told these people about my personal business. So they had access to my personal business. And one of them offered, I paid them for a service. I gave them my personal email. So they had access to my name, my real name, my business. They had access to all of this. And months later, this random account comes out doxing me. Can I now say that these people were behind me getting doxed?
Not in a court of law. That would be really hard to prove.
Right. So how can all of a sudden she just, but my thing is, but I mean, the thing is, I really can prove it. Like, I really can prove that these people have,
Exactly, but
you know,
he cannot like those people
proven,
cannot prove shit because there is nothing that exists.
yeah,
Nobody is
me,
in cahoots.
right.
Nobody has money to spare. Like we are broke bitches on the internet, chilling, and there are those weirdo trying to suppress us.
Yes, that's definitely what's happening. That's
Like, do you
definitely
know
what's
how
happening.
weird that is? I am not a millionaire. I am not like, I'm middle class.
Right.
Do you know how weird it is to have people literally creating a campaign to talk shit about you?
It's very weird. It's a
You're
very
like, I'm
weird
a normal
situation.
person.
Right. And it's not, and the thing about it, it's even weirder that it's
Mm.
not one person doing it. It's a group of people. Like it's like this is not
On a
something
normal bit.
small.
On a
Yeah, like
normal
on just regular Douglas Megler girls. Just
Like,
regular.
it's not like, oh yeah, we're Nicki Minaj or something. Yo, we are
Right.
fucking random ass bitch. That's my name, random ass bitch, okay? But you are here doing a bunch of shit. Danny has spent at least right now $3,000 on me. Why?
Right. Right.
Why? I would not do it. Not for 3,000. 500
Nothing.
when there is a weird ass judge, I will.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
again, I will be begging, guys, make it rain, okay? Because I am not affording that shit.
That's right. Help a sister out. Help a sister out along the way.
Yo, I ain't got the money for that bullshit.
I feel
You
you. I
crazy?
feel you.
I didn't even want to pay for what is the name in English? Recommended mail recommended, the mail that you pay for.
Certified mail.
Yeah, that one. I didn't even want to pay $35 to give it to Danny, so I just sent it by email, and then she did what I wanted her to do because she's Danny. That's how broke my ass is.
That's right.
Like,
Listen.
do you realize how crazy it is for me as a middle class normal person, seeing a person spend $200 to send me a bogus lawsuit is insane.
All right. I mean,
Like, for
it
me, that
needs even
doesn't
more
make
money to
sense.
file the lawsuit. Didn't she have to pay to file the lawsuit too?
Yeah, she had to pay to file the lawsuit, but if you are really suing the person, fine. That already was weird. But then you're paying to send fake pepper. That's insane.
And the paper is to send it to you months later. That's weird.
That's weird. And I'm like, that shows to me that if it wasn't for Teddy's lawsuit, where she needs to reveal her identity, which would make her absolutely ridiculous if she was to sue me, she wants to sue me federally again just to take my channel, which means she will spend again $1,000 on
Yes.
me.
Yes.
Do you
They
know
will
how
definitely spend the
insane
money.
it is in my head? I would not spend $1,000.
They will spend the money.
I won't. I'm like, what? I need to have no choice. I took $1,000 to deal with all of them. Okay, OJ, Danny, and Lady Latisha. Now they cannot say I didn't use the money because clearly I'm bestowing bitches. Okay, but who has the money for lawsuit that will be dismissed in 10 days? Not me.
Well, I mean, clearly she do. Clearly she do.
She has the money
Clearly.
to send certified mail. No, not even certified mail. Server. Process server. People who
Mm.
say you got served. Bell Pontiff. What are they?
Excuse me, you've been served.
Yeah, those people who say you've got served, you've been served. Like the when it's certified mail, they don't say
Like
that.
that guy who did that to Tasha K when he gave her that
Yes.
post. Cardi B.
I'm like, yo, that's what happened to me a random day. Like, you got served. I was like, what?
Ugh.
And then I look at it and I see it's the old ass bullshit from June that was dismissed 10 days later after it was created.
Mm-mm-mm.
If that is not one of the most ridiculous shit I've ever seen in my life,
Yeah.
and what a waste of money. I
I
don't have the
mean,
money to bribe a judge. I don't have the money to do nothing.
listen, but
I
it
have
just
the
tells
money
you.
to beg people to please give me more money. Thank you.
She said, "Thank you, please, please, and thank
Thank you,
you.
please. Thank you, please.
Support my girl, man. Support my girl, man.
Thank
Help
you,
her on
please.
her journey.
Thank you, please. Thank you, please.
Thank you so much."
Yo, I'm like, listen, I'm going an appeal because this is too ridiculous to me. If I had
Yeah,
lost fair and square, I would have just never paid $500 because at least believe that I'm a cheap whore.
right.
But no, no, no. What happened with this is so ridiculous. I refuse. In
Yeah.
fact, Lady Atisha would really help me if she could just prove that the song belongs to her so I don't need to spend the $500.
Well, she ain't gonna do that.
Like, can you prove that the song belongs to you so we don't need to continue that whole bullshit? Like, it's not fun to go to court. And now
Yeah.
she knows I'm gonna go hard because I was underestimating the bullshit.
Yeah. Well,
So she
that's
knows
I
I'm
think
gonna
that's the
be
goal.
meaner this time. So I'm like, especially if I have to pay $500. I'm like, bitch, prove to me that you didn't commit fraud. I want just the paper with the registration. Something.
Yeah.
That would be so helpful.
Yeah, man. Well, you're probably not gonna get that,
I
so
will absolutely not get that, and I know I will need to go to appeal. Please make it rain, make it rain. If you love your owl, well, if you want, if you love justice, justice, believe in justice, guys.
justice and peace.
Yo, listen, that's too messed up. I am so sorry. Like I said, I've had lawyer being paid by the other institution to like f me in the back. I've had judge that was. I've never had a judge look at me straight in the eyes and say, "Well, she swore." Like it's just never happened. So this has now brought my life into a level of absurdity.
Right.
Like for me, this is absurd. By the way,
Yeah, I mean, sometimes things happen in your life for you to, that's I feel like that's God kicking you into that next level to let you know now it's time for you to really get into it. Like,
no, it's absurd. No, it's just that is God telling me, yeah, Maggie, the world is as absurd as you think.
Yes, yes, yeah.
People will look you straight in the eyes and say the most outrageous. They won't even try to manipulate you because for me, I think that's my problem with that. I feel like it's an insult to my intelligence.
Right.
Because I'm like, well, obviously, if we had transcript, video, or audio, I could literally go and put a complaint on you because that is clearly illegal. You didn't even ask for the closing argument, didn't ask for the exhibit, didn't ask for anything.
Wait, you didn't show any exhibits or nothing?
He didn't really ask for them. Like he
Mm,
asked Lady Atisha, like he wanted to see hers, but not mine.
mm.
No, it was a real like I really want the footage. I hope Danny did the illegal shit she always does and has the recording of it.
We really counting on you to be the criminal that
Yo,
you are and show us the
I'm like,
footage.
yo, I won't even complain to anyone that like, yo, what the fuck? Why was Danny in her ears? I'm not gonna do shit. I just want the footage. I want the footage. Like I want them. Like she should put out the footage just to show that I'm lying.
Right. Yeah, put it out. Put it out just to show the people that she lying.
Yeah,
just
prove to
just say
people
that.
I'm
But
lying.
look,
Like
just
I
say that
don't
because
care. I want
but
that
just say that
footage.
part. Yeah, say that part. Because if you tell her that yeah, just
Exactly.
say
I'm
yeah,
like,
just put it
prove to
out.
the people that
Yeah,
Lady
prove that she's
Atisha
lying.
wants fair and square.
Yes, yes. Prove to the people that she won't fair and square.
Exactly. That she really argued like with the presence of God
Yes,
Himself.
yes, yes, yes.
Okay.
Show the
And that
people that she
when
really
she
is true.
swore that it was her music, like literally the judge was blinded by God. I
Yeah.
want that footage.
Drop the footage, but
No, I'm asking. I'm like, yeah, yeah, yeah. Give me this footage. I'm so happy. Prove to people I'm a liar, please. Like her subscriber will want to see me get humiliated because I lost. Like this is gonna be like such an enjoyment. She better play the fucking footage, but she also better know that the moment she start, I will be recording. So even if she edit it after, I will have the footage. I'm
the
just
footage will then be my footage.
like I'm saying that right now. I'm like I will film that footage.
I would just be taking this
Because
footage
like I
along
said,
with
I'm
you.
just like, yeah, prove that I'm lying, but I am not lying. That trial was profoundly ridiculous.
Yeah.
Like I feel that's the thing. I feel like you should give me the illusion that at least there is a fighting chance.
Hey,
I don't appreciate that you're not even trying to gaslight me.
yeah,
Or
go
if
ahead.
you're trying to gaslight me, you're doing it in such a stupid way.
Yeah.
Like
Well, I
she's
mean,
more.
hopefully, yeah, hopefully, she dropped the footage and you'll be able to like, really go
She
through
said
and
that I think
analyze
that she said that she was going to drop it.
it.
Like I think she said that she has the footage.
Mm.
And I'm not gonna report like anything. Okay. I don't care. I want the footage.
Drop the footage. That's
Yo, you
it.
don't know how quick they told me there is no transcript, there is no video, there is no audio, there is nothing. I'm like,
But
there was a
I thought them
15-minute
Zooms was
recess.
I thought them Zooms was
Yeah, not even pretending to be fair, allegedly.
no.
Like this is insulting. You should at least make me give me the illusion of fair. Like this is my right as a like not a citizen, but as a person, I should have the right to be gaslit and the right way. Like what the fuck is this? That's insulting. Oh, cups had to drop. I'll be missing you. Oh shit. I'm so sorry. Each time I will start thinking about Diddy. Yes, I'm like, listen. Prove I'm a liar, please. I'm begging you. Got a call? Oh my god. I was like, oh, she disappeared. And then like I said, I started singing, I'll be missing you. Let me know if you want to come up again. I have like 20%. Yo, did you move corner? Look at this 82. I can move so many corners. Look. There is so many corners. Well, this is the first what's the name of this? The first thing. The first floor. The other floors. Yeah. I'm like, oh damn you. Yo,
Listen, I'm like, oh my God, I always get caught.
you know that always happened for real. I hate it.
I'm like, oh my, and then it's like, I don't even
Girl,
understand
have you
why
heard of a plug?
they said a plug.
What do you want me to plug? My cell phone? It doesn't work with the thing. You see that? Oh my god. Did you see that? You see how much I love Game of Thrones? It's on my window.
That's right.
Look.
That's right.
This is the reason I speak English, guys. Look.
Right. She said, I got my reason for why I came here, buddy. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Ain't nothing
Me,
wrong with
Game of
that.
Thrones, love forever. Except the last season.
Yeah, my
Well,
daughter really likes Game of Thrones.
oh my god. Does she want to cry with me about the later season? Did she read the book? Then we can become bestie.
I'm pretty sure she did. She loves stuff like that. She really liked Game of Thrones though. She talked about it a lot growing up.
Oh my god, I love her already. How old is she?
23.
Damn girl. Girl, that's in my own heart.
Yeah,
No, I'm telling you, I learned English for this
ain't
because
nothing
I
wrong with
didn't
that.
like the translation in French.
Yeah. You had
Like
to
it didn't
double?
sound right. And I was like,
Yeah.
this is pissing me off. And the translation of the book in French, you know, they had to redo it because the first translation was that atrocious.
Mm. Well, look, you
Random
got
moment about
ambition.
French people. Hmm?
You got some ambition, so that's a great thing.
Ambition of reading the book.
Ambition of wanting to learn English. So yeah, you learn English so that you could read the book, right?
Yes, and
So that's
listen to it.
ambition. Yeah.
Like I knew how to say the sky is blue before.
Mm.
It was one of the exam, so I never forgot.
She said that was the first thing that stuck with
Well, you
me.
know, like I guess you have that too in the English school. Like you have to learn a second language,
Yeah. Well, you have
but you know,
options
you
for it.
never really learn the second.
Yeah, yeah.
Like you learn como esta. You know what
Right. I
I
was about to
mean?
say we all took Spanish and we learned the basic stuff. ¿Cómo estás? Bien, y tú.
Exactly. So me, when I was learning English, I knew how are you? The sky is blue. And I was extremely proud because I knew how to say the sky is blue. Oh my God. I remember when I was so proud because I knew what the word skirt meant. I was like, écoutez tout le monde, skirt, ça veut dire jupe. That's when it's comme, oh, wow, because people just don't speak English around me.
Right. They're like, oh, girl, look at you. Look
Yeah,
at you.
like, yeah, imagine. You was like, yeah, skirt,
Period.
I'm
That's
gangster.
dope. Ain't nothing wrong with that. That's dope.
Oh, this is so. Let's go back to listening to to that interesting woman. And like I
Mm,
said, shall call her Bugs Bunny at the moment.
mm.
Again, that email was January 16th, using my personal everything, right? My business aside, because mind you, Down the Rabbit Hole News started in February. Okay. It started in February. And this was a content creator that I trusted and everything. And then I still, I have never done a video on this person ever. Not at all. I don't want to at all because it's not something that I ever intended to do. But I'm noticing, and it's been brought to my attention, and other people have been watching some of the stuff that's been going on, and I don't think it's fair. But you know what? Everybody handles their stuff different. So let me tell you what happened next. So in July, when this person did a video about me, I was like, all right, didn't say anything, let it go. But then the bounty happened, right? In September. So when the bounty happened, let me see, it's this one. I reached out to that content creator via email, okay, using my Down the Rabbit Hole News email. And I had said, and I will read it to you guys, just so you guys know, I've covered all her information because I'm not going to reciprocate what I feel like is going to happen here pretty soon and what exactly I don't want to happen because this is both.
Is she talking about? I can anticipate. I'm telling you, there are some people who they want to be dogs. It's weird. What do you mean
Mm.
you can anticipate? Are you fucking a psychic?
Oh, Lord Jesus.
Like, what
Mm-mm-mm.
the fuck is going on? It
Mm.
reminds me of when Lady Atisha was basically baiting Kimi for her to insult her child. I'm like, you want us to do bad thing and then I can anticipate? I'm like, what do you mean?
Yeah. And it's like, I mean, if you're putting something out and you're saying things like this, you have to expect the person that you are accusing of this stuff to speak out. Like I felt like that is just a common thing. Like you putting something out, you're alluding that someone is doing something or possibly going to do something, then that person would eventually see it, of course, especially if you're in the same sector. So, that's
Thank you,
right.
Firishi. Thank you, Firishi.
That's right.
Make it rain if you love your owl. Let's go to a pill court. Yes. Oh my God. So is Donut actually really arrested? I saw that Kingpin put like that title, and also I was on the thumbnail. Of course, I'm not gonna strike him, even though he is mocking me losing, which is all good, part of the territory. Like
Mm. Well, did you reach out to him to see if he respond to you?
no,
Mm.
but like that's not like we don't need to answer each other like right
Yeah, but
away.
how do
So
people be knowing stuff about people before? Like, maybe I don't know.
that's why I'm asking like people in the chat. I'm like, is there someone in his Discord or something?
Did he say so? Oh, he has Discord.
Yes, that's when sometimes people will. Exactly, like Victoria, Elizabeth. I need to see them because they would know.
Mm.
But Kingpin, no. Like, it's not like this man is really good.
No, but somebody wrote in your chat that somebody else wrote something about it, right? Or
Reach
didn't
out
you?
to Victoria. Yes, I'm reaching out to her. She's typing right now. I haven't heard that. Let me check. Thank you. Because I'm
Oh,
like, pain, would I believe every single of his information? Eh.
mm. But no, but somebody wrote in your chat earlier that somebody else had said it too, or something like that, right?
No, no, no. They said they asked me if that was true,
Oh,
but they don't know
oh, okay.
because the rumor mill is going.
Mm.
Like, and if that's true, why? What happened? Did it break? Because like I said, Donut, that's the problem. And that's what, like, I don't know, it illustrates for me a lot of the problems sometimes with biases, let's say.
Mm-hmm.
Like, when you get arrested and then you get probation or you get whatever, okay? The police is more on you, but then that means that anything that you do will take you back there.
Yeah.
It's like a vicious circle. It's like you
Mm-hmm.
cannot let the black man get out of this situation.
Yeah, that's very true. That's a very
Like,
true
I'm
thing.
like, that's why I don't like, let's say, because Armand Wiggins, let's say, he was doing a TRO and against Donat. And Nick at Night was saying that Donat was dangerous because he created a thumbnail and put an X on her face. And
Mm.
I was like, thank you for continuing to make it seem like a black man is violent, because it's always a good thing to make it seem like that. Like, if he had done actually something, I understand. But like, this is a thumbnail.
Yeah, but I mean, they personal
Mhm.
experience may be a little bit in depth for that because
Mhm.
I mean, I can't really speak for them in full
No, no,
retrospect,
but you
and
can,
I don't know
and that's the
everything
point
about
of
that.
dialogue. We don't
Yeah,
need to have the same views ever,
yeah. But
ever.
but I just
Mhm.
think that they have a prior history, because I
Mhm.
remember when they were doing the Diddy situation. I remember
Mhm.
Nick at Night and something with Donat where they were talking, and she had said something along the lines that they were cool, but he like said things about her online before, and he kind of attacked her online before. So as a
Who
woman,
Arlan?
huh?
Who Arlan?
I think
She
Nika
was
at Night
like,
was saying that Donat with her and Donat had words, or Donat attacked her online before, like a couple
mhm.
maybe before in the past. So I think that is prior history, and I know that something happened between Armand and Donat before as well. So I think that it's a
Mhm,
little
mhm.
bit more to the story, but
Oh no,
when
I believe there is more to the story, but I believe that Nick at Night was being influenced, because I'm
mm,
like, listen, what happened between Donat and Armand, that's between them. But her, because I listened to a lot of the video,
mhm,
most of the videos seem to be talking about the fact that um the X on the face for the thumbnail. And I was like, listen, Armand did things to Donat. Donat did things to Armand. That is between them. You cannot be influenced by that.
yeah.
But I know it's hard to not be influenced.
Yeah, and then people,
Hmm.
people take things. One thing I'm learning is that you just never know how somebody gonna take something. You never
Yeah.
really just know how somebody gonna take something, and
But if you're that sensitive, should you not be on YouTube? And 82 had said a good argument to me one time, even though I hate him. He told me, because I got scared when Danny said that she was going to put camera around my house and doing all of that shit.
mm-hmm,
And he compared that to Nick at Night, and he was like, well, that was scary to you. Why is like, you cannot, compare, or you cannot blah, blah, blah. And I was like, I understand, but I think that what does it's the X on the face on the thumbnail. If he had said something about her, I'm like, did she think it meant that she was on a hit list? Because I'm just like, doesn't it just mean that the person is canceled?
I mean, but no, that's not true
Mm.
because I mean, in the world that we live in, a person can take that so many different ways. And like I said, I don't really know Donat like that, and I don't want to like
No, no, no,
say
no. It's
anything
just like
like
your
negative
opinion
about
on
him.
X
Yeah,
on the thumbnail. Like this is not about, you know what I mean?
yeah, no, but well, because what
Hmm.
I know that I'm about to say something, so I just want to make this clear before I say it. Like I don't really know Donat, so I don't want to say anything like bad or anything about him. But like I said, I do remember that if you come off like the kind of person that will pop up somewhere, right, randomly, right? If you come off like that, then most people will look at that as I need to be aware and alert. I'm not sure if Neek at Night lives in California, and I'm not sure if Donat lives in California, but I don't even know if they're in travel distance to each other. But I do feel like she did that was something as a woman she put into play because there are YouTubers. There was a YouTuber who, had a problem with a woman and did unalive her. So things like this do happen. So
Yeah,
I
for
don't
sure.
know
Hmm.
if, that's just the way she took it. Now, like I said,
Mm.
I really can't, say too much
Yeah.
about that on both ends. Now he probably meant like canceling her, like or whatever that is, but I
Yes,
didn't
he
watch his
did
video.
because he was mad that she took Armand's side and started insulting him.
Oh,
Because that's the sequence of the event
yeah, I was saying I didn't
that
watch any
happened.
of
Yeah.
those videos. Yeah, I wasn't keeping up with that. I seen that stuff was
Mm.
happening, but I didn't really get to dive into
Yeah.
any
So
of
he
that.
answered her, and then he did like I said, he did the X on the face to be like, "Oh yeah, her, fuck her," blah 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 blah. And I was just like, because he is known to pop off. For me, from what I understand,
Hmm.
I'm like, that only happened one time with Armand. And the situation with Armand is way more complicated, which is why I refuse to take that as a baseline. That's what I resent. I resent that this one situation, in my eyes, is being used as okay, let's judge him on that.
Yeah.
Because I'm like, if you take as a baseline how I react with Danny, that's not fair.
Yeah.
Because I hate that.
She said first and foremost.
Yeah, so you can't take my baseline out of my interaction about someone I deeply despise.
Yeah. Well, I think
Mhm.
that's why everybody
Mhm.
has the right to their
Exactly.
personal situation. And,
Hmm.
I think all of them, though not included, they all have their own version, just like myself in my own situation. We all did like, there's three sides to every story. It's my side, it's her side, then it's actual truth that lies somewhere in between
Exactly.
for everybody to, you know, take in for themselves. So,
Mhm.
I just think that they all, hopefully.
Yeah, they all have their own how they see that.
Yeah, it's some wild
Mhm.
stuff that just happens on this platform sometimes. I don't
Oh
know.
my God. Because I am used to having people, I think everyone has their own level of fear. Exactly. Something may scare you that doesn't scare someone else.
Yeah,
Exactly.
that's
Like
true.
for me, I cannot even imagine how someone can hear someone say that they're going to put camera around their house and, doing a bunch of weird shit. And we know that person is a stalker. For me, I'm like, obviously, that's super dangerous.
Right,
But
right.
if the person thinks that of do not, then for them, that could be dangerous.
Yeah.
Because I think the worst about that.
She said the very, 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 very words, just so we
No,
clear.
but like sincerely, I really think that being in Canada protects me a lot. I do believe if I was in America, someone would have thrown something at my window or something.
Yeah, I mean, listen, you got to be very careful because these
Mhm.
people, this is some criminal stuff going on. You just never
And
know.
this
You
that's
really
the
never know.
thing. Because they have a tendency to take it in real life. It's weird.
Yes, yes. Once you see that a person will take it real life, you have to be overly cautious, and that's something that I had to learn, and I'm still learning. Okay, because
I don't
clearly,
want that. I'm like, don't be in my fucking neighborhood. It cannot possibly be that deep.
yes, yes.
Like I
Unfortunately,
remember there was that man, I don't know if you heard about it. He unalived a man and his wife because him and the man had dispute.
oh yeah, in Vegas.
That
Yep,
man.
yep.
And I heard people, and I will give as example Stone Paxton. He is a interesting individual. But he was saying, you know, when you push someone too far, when you push someone too far, I was like, that's your thought process? Me, what I thought was, how can you let an internet conflict make you go unalive someone
Yeah.
and his wife because of copyright strike? Like, let's be clear, that was about copyright strike.
Mm. Well,
Like, that's what happened. That's what happened. People do that, and then they don't realize how it makes you feel. You need therapy.
yeah, I mean,
This
well, you
is
probably do
not
need a little
supposed to make you feel
therapy.
like that.
I mean, yeah.
Homicidal is not how you're supposed to react about what someone is saying about you on the internet.
I mean, yeah, I agree. I
That
agree.
ain't normal. That is not normal. I have never, and Daniel, okay, going to are you crazy? I wouldn't even do anything physical.
Yeah.
Why? It cannot possibly be that deep.
Mm. Mm-mm.
Like, I think it's so weird. I'm like, yo, no.
Yeah, I think that it should never get in someone's personal life. It should always stay content. You know what I'm saying?
It should stay content, and
Yeah.
don't you dare because they keep on saying, oh, stalker, 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 let's say, when you talk about someone on the internet. Like, I am live talking about what's going on YouTube. But when my parents don't know what's going on, my friend don't know what's going on YouTube.
Right, right, right. And you got people invading their life and they don't even understand what is going on. And, and people think that that's okay. People think that that's content, like, to put to,
Ooh. Oh yeah, I can hear myself from Cubs.
um,
Is Cubs echoing when I talk?
is it me echoing? I don't hear echo though.
Put yourself on mute. Can you hear me now? Is there an echo when I speak with Cubs being on mute? Is there an echo?
Okay. Do you guys hear echo? Is it me? Is it me you're looking for? I can see
Yo,
you
listen,
guys.
listen. Let's try our best. Anyway, I'm literally at 10% on my phone.
I'm literally at 5%. I was about to say that, about to say if it is echoing, maybe that's my phone. Like, girl, you about to go out just like Maggie did.
Exactly. I'm like, yo, we're going all the way out.
Oh God.
But I'm still waiting. I'm waiting to see if, okay, he has not seen my message, but it's not been a long time. I'm waiting for Victoria
Mm.
to know. But yeah, no, there is no way I will bug myself with doing anything for anyone online. Even suing people online for me, I'm like, this is actually batshit crazy that they had to go that far.
Yeah, I mean, but listen, sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do. And I ain't never mad at nobody for doing what they gotta do. You know what I'm saying? So, I ain't mad at that. You gotta, you know what I'm
Not
saying?
unaliving someone though.
Yeah, but yeah, I mean, I don't think that it should get to that point,
Jesus Christ.
but let me just say that I am a retired crash out, and yes, I've grown so much. Thank the Lord. Thank the Lord. Um, and I just know that sometimes, listen, I would never just try to, of course, unalive anybody. That would never be my, but a little.
I've never been in a fight in my life.
What?
Never. I always debate.
Oh my God, Magic. You're a lucky girl.
I went to a private school.
Okay, period. Period. Honor to the period. Hey, girl, get your dizzle dazzle
Oh
on.
no. Do you know that's why I'm get so trouble when people start talking about vagina? I'm like, why? That is not part of the etiquette when you debate.
Why are we talking about this? This has nothing to do with the conversation at hand. Oh. Yeah.
So Victoria just tell me, well, he hasn't answered me on either number, but we looked it up and he's not listed unless he just got arrested.
Mm.
How would okay if he just got arrested to the point that he's not even listed? How the fuck does Kingpin know?
Mm. Mm. Maybe I don't know. But do I don't because I don't know much about Donat. Like, do Donat have friends or a spouse or maybe
No,
somebody
well,
that
he has friends, but Kingpin, I guess they're cool, but I don't think like when he's about to get put into whatever, he will be like Kingpin. By the way,
mm,
that it's not like that.
mm, I don't know. I don't
Well,
know.
like I really hope he didn't get arrested. Okay, we're at 4%, so guys, the last time what happened.
So, all right, Maggie, I'll talk to you later.
Yo, I'm
Bye,
just
y'all.
saying. I'm like, I don't understand how they know everything.
Yeah,
How? They
everything.
always know before everyone when he gets arrested.
It's an inside job,
Like,
allegedly,
it's what the
allegedly.
fuck? What is happening today? But yes,
Allegedly,
guys, I'll
allegedly.
see you all back tomorrow. Like,
All right,
I'm
see you
at
later, Maggie.
3%, and I love you all.
Bye
Okay,
bye.
bye.